There we go. You are
We are
live.
apparently
You
so.
are live. Let's see. I haven't come up on my screen over there.
Hang on,
Yes.
let me check on my
Says
phone.
waiting for Mrs. W. Still says waiting for Mrs. Oh, here we go.
Might have
There
it.
we go.
Ooh, hang on.
Yep.
Look at that.
Where's my? There we go. God, I sound horrible. I hate my voice.
We have a loop.
What? Yeah, it's because I got the I got YouTube open, so it was me.
There we go. All is good. Look at that. You're live.
I'm live.
Isn't that brilliant?
I don't know, is it?
It is. It's a good thing.
It's a good thing.
It's a good thing.
I will believe
Hello,
you.
everyone.
Good evening, all. 12 watching. That's I've got rid of that, so I'm not looking at that. I've got the comments and thank you, everyone.
Hang on a minute. I can do that, can't
I must admit, I did put a teeny bit of slap on because I'm so pale skinned anyway. So
I'm not. I'm wearing nothing. I've got my eyebrows on. That's it.
Well, I thought you can't see my eyebrows because they're behind my glasses anyway, so I didn't do eyebrows.
Yeah, mine sort of sit just right below them.
Yeah.
But yeah, chat. If chat can tell us, are we coming through okay? Do we sound okay? How is the sound?
Good to see you, Stuart.
I hope you're wearing your frock, Stuart. Oh, I think we have a Jenny.
I think we have
a Jenny. Hello.
Good to see you, Stuart. I hope you're wearing your frock, Stuart.
Now we've
got a bit of a delay.
She's got a bit of a delay.
Hello.
Jen, you need to.
Hey.
Jen, you need to
listen through StreamYard. Listen through StreamYard rather than YouTube. So if you close YouTube.
We'll turn the sound off on YouTube and listen through StreamYard.
Yeah, okay.
There we go.
Otherwise we'll be going round and round and round all night. And it all gets a bit...
You okay?
Moo. Oh,
yeah, it was getting a bit funny.
Jimmy said, we want Stitch. We got fair.
You okay?
Fair collection of boys with us.
We have. Grumps will be in soon. He's actually doing the dishes at the minute because he's good like that.
Now I've got to get things right in the right order.
He scrubbed the bathroom today, helped with the housework and everything. It was just like, wow.
Excellent.
Yeah.
It's not alcohol. It's not whiskey.
Everyone okay?
Yeah, good. Thank you, Jen. How are you?
We are good.
I'm fine, thank you.
Have you got a bit of delay going on there, Jen?
So what are we going to talk about?
Don't know.
I have, yeah.
I was doing the washing up. Yeah, I think you've got quite a bit of delay there, Jenny.
Are you still listening through YouTube or are you on StreamYard?
Bear with us, guys, while we get Jenny in sync. Otherwise, we'll get all confused. She'll be answering the question before the one we've asked. No, the one after.
It could just be an internet issue.
Yep. No, don't know.
I think she's frozen, actually.
She
It's
is
that
having
Welsh
issues.
internet.
Yeah,
It's
she
the
is
Welsh
having issues and
internet.
does keep freezing occasionally. But I think she's got a delay there because she's not responding when we do talk to her.
Mm-hmm.
And she's frozen again.
Yeah,
And
she
she's
has.
back.
Oh, yeah. She said she's just put in chat freezing and cutting out here.
Yeah.
Hang on. Oh, why is that doing that? Oh.
So anyway, the question was what we're going to talk about. I don't know. But I said this right from the start when people are going, why don't you have a channel? I said, because I don't know what to talk about. I've got no idea.
The thing is, though, the more that you do it, the more you'll figure, like, you'll figure it out.
But that's why I said I needed somebody to converse with initially till we get something, some sort of structure. So I am very, very grateful for you guys coming in and helping me out. Because
we are always here. Of course we are.
I mean, we can talk all things paranormal.
It's okay now.
It is a girls' night in Resist. But but you're welcome to watch. So
Steady, we've been live for like 5 minutes.
yeah, you get to watch what goes on a girls' night out. Definitely.
It's gonna be slightly tamed. Do you know what? I can't actually remember the last time I've been on a girls' night out. I don't do girls' nights out because I end up fighting with the girls.
I was going to say, you're like me. You're not a girl. I don't have.
I'm not a girl.
No, I don't have girlfriends.
Not really.
Because
no.
most of them are silly, stupid, girly bitches. And like you say, you go out and you end up fighting with them. So you fall out. My girlfriends are not girly girls. I mean, this for me is so weird. This for me is so weird because I don't. But I grew them for the wedding, and now I don't want to part with them.
Well, mine are acrylics, so I can technically have them soaked off, but
mine are real.
They are good. Are they yours?
These are mine.
Oh wow!
I have grown these.
Oh, well done. And
if you look at the back, that's how long they are.
Mm-hmm.
Here you go. Now it gets girly.
Yeah. Oh my God, we're acting like girls. What the hell?
We're acting like girls. This is really, really strange. I went to see a girl who's just started doing gels, and she put Builder gel.
I'm just gonna bring Jenny back on.
Thank you.
There we go. Can you hear us?
It seems much better now.
Good.
Okie dokie.
Much better.
Good. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Holly.
It sounded like R2D2.
Say again, Jen.
You both sounded like R2D2 there. Earlier on, when I was having the problems.
It's because you've got that coal-fired internet over there in Wales, haven't you?
But we didn't have this problem the other day.
No, we didn't, did we? It was all right.
It was absolutely fine.
Is it because it's going through YouTube as well?
Yeah, you're back in sync with us now.
No, it's not going through YouTube.
Fuck off.
Nearly.
I can't believe you should just do one.
Yeah.
What's he doing?
You don't want to know.
Is he making crew?
Happy days.
He's literally just run into the room butt naked.
Turn the camera around.
I would turn the camera around, but you'd lose your bloody channel. He's such a knob.
Such a knob. Really? He's just come in butt naked and you're calling him a knob.
He's a knob. Excuse me, Renee, I'm just going to go and I'm going to go and blush. I'm just going to blush. See, now, honey, everybody wants to perv on you now. He can't even hear me. He's deaf as a post.
I'm having problems again.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back to my beautiful nails for a moment because it's gel. It's a builder gel, and I had them done 3 times a month apart, with the final time being just before the wedding. And they grown out, I don't know, 4 or 5 millimeters each time. And she's taken them down, put more of this builder gel on, which is harder than gel varnish.
Yeah.
And then for the wedding, she put gel varnish on the top as a final layer. So, because I'm a cheapskate and I ain't going back and paying any more money, I've taken the top layer of gel off that I had done for the wedding, except for that finger, because I quite like those. They're pretty.
I've got those as well. I've got the glitter.
But a few more weeks that will have to go because there's quite a lot of growth in there now where it needs filling. But I've just taken them down roughly and put nail varnish over the top of the builder gel. So as long as I don't get too close, they just look good. But I can't type.
I know, it's really weird, isn't it?
I can cook. I can cook bacon without using the tongs because
I know, you just pick them up.
But
see, that's how non-girly we are. It's like, oh, look at my nails. Oh, I can pick bacon up with them. Who says that? Seriously, who says that? We do, because we're fucking weirdos.
But yes, I
just think people don't get funny.
Sorry, Jenny. But yes, opening things is really weird. I gave up on a jar of gherkins the other day because I thought at this rate I'm going to cover myself in vinegar or I'm going to go everywhere.
Yeah, I've been giving ring pull cans to Grumps to open.
Oh, they're fun. They are fun.
No, they're really not. See, exactly, Stitch. There you go. All the best people are weirdos. Thank you.
But this is why it was so funny. Me and Holly sitting doing a girly type chat because we're not girly. That's why I asked Jen to come in. I thought if Jenny comes and joined us and she sodded off again, that stupid Welsh internet, she might bring a bit of girly stuff to the channel. But yeah, my daughter had tips put on. She just and she had to go and have them filled and fixed yesterday. So,
yeah, I had mine filled, had mine redone on Tuesday. I think.
Well, I've got a load of gel here, so I'm gonna try doing them myself. But
yeah, see, mine's acrylic rather than like that. I don't know what that builder gel is. I do not know.
It's like liquid acrylic.
Oh, is that what that stuff is?
yeah, it's my nails are concrete, and
Got
you know
you.
you where you put your gel, where you get your gel, it's the stuff they use for infilling. Once you've had the tips put on, it's same sort of thing as that. Same sort of. Yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about, really.
Wait a minute. Is it high bow or high box? Are you female?
I've just noticed the new picture.
I honestly thought that was a male account. I could be wrong. I don't know. That's why I'm asking. She's female.
Well, that picture is.
Huh. Well, there you go. You learn something new every day. We literally thought that you were a male account for some unbeknown reason. I'm really sorry.
I think it's just the way Roger talked to him.
I'm just going to go and take my foot out of my mouth now. Sorry.
But that's it with these androgynous type names that aren't definite.
That was a
Jimmy
big
said,
word.
"I would say was it Jimmy? Yeah, Jimmy said I would say he's male. Stuart B, I would say is male. Resist, Moo, I'm not certain about them."
Yeah, it's really hard to tell nowadays. Oh God, watch out. He's just jumped in the chat. He's got clothes on in the chat.
He's got clothes on in the chat.
Yeah.
Roger's itching to get on. Look at him.
I know he is. I know, but don't bother shaking your head, Pops. We both know that you want to get in there and you want to start talking about stuff. No. If you go and put a dress on and a wig, you can come up. I thought that would
I'd
get
love
that
to see
response.
that.
It's okay. Yeah, so would I. So would I. Mind you, I could get Grumps in a dress.
Yeah. But
I've got a wig somewhere as well.
He's been trying to take over all day. You won't be able to do it. No. You'll have problems. You'll have issues. And we discussed, do we want to put the link up? And I said, well, we'll see how it goes, because if we run out of rubbish to talk about, then yes, we can invite other people in. But I think you and I have just been mumbling about rubbish while Jenny tries to sort her internet out, because we couldn't talk to Jenny.
It's that coal-fired internet over in Wales.
Yeah, Jimmy, look, there you go. Most men have worn dresses before. Most men have worn dresses before. Normally borrowed off their missus.
Mm-hmm.
But
some of them can pull it off. I would put money on Grumps being able to pull it off.
Even with the beard?
Even with the beard.
It could be the beard.
That might work. That might work. Oh, there we go. Question for you, Heather.
Vaping's going well. it's difficult because I'm hungry. Smoking definitely helped suppress my appetite. So, yeah, I keep reaching for
Sometimes when you're
something.
hungry, you could be thirsty.
Yeah, sip some water. That's supposed to be like helpful.
Yeah, I do drink quite a lot of water. I'm on the iced tea tonight. And I've got myself a good supply of sugar-free mints because
I miss things like
that helps because I get that horrible taste in my mouth and that sort of says you want something to eat or you want a cigarette or and you reach for things. And I think that's the hardest part of trying to give up smoking, to be honest, is the what can I do? What can I do? What can I drink? What can I eat? What can I
Yeah, and not only that, it's because both you and I are ADHD as well. It's almost like a fidget spinner. It's having something to do with your hands
I meant to ask my
and your
granddaughter
mouth.
Nick hers.
What, fidget spinner or vape? I don't know which one you're on about.
Fidget spinner.
You can get rings that act as spinner rings that you can like play with if you need to keep your hands busy. But yeah, that was something that oh, for heaven's sake, Roger.
It's freezing.
He had to put it in the gutter, didn't he? I was trying so hard not to take it into the gutter with the whole needing something to do with my hands or my mouth. But no, he had to be the one that did it. Don't tell me that I started it. Don't you start on me.
I started it by saying get grumps on here. Naked.
That's true, actually. You did. But then technically you could just put all the blame on Grumps anyway for jumping in the room being naked.
No, it's your fault for telling me he was naked.
Shh, no, it's his fault. You would have known anyway by the look on my face that he was doing something. You did know. You did know. But anyway, let's get back to the vaping.
Go back to vaping. Yeah, I've got to find something that I've still got to get to the shop to get the new. I showed you my proper vape with the. I've got to get some new tops.
Mm-hmm.
I was out and about yesterday, and of course I hadn't got it with me, so I couldn't go and ask for them in the shop because I didn't know the brand of the vape thing that I got because I bought it so long ago. But I'm sort of nervous, Paulette, but then again I'm not. I was nervous about being stuck here on my own with nobody to talk to other than Roger. But that's why I said I wanted it for the girls, so it doesn't get round to politics or cars or.
I like cars though. I'm a petrol head.
And bikes, but not everybody does. And I don't know enough about them to talk about them constantly and compare them because I've only had a few cars because it's more about transport. So I had fun in my Mini. I had fun on my bike, but I only ever had one bike and then the bitch knocked me off it. You know what I mean? It was because that's how I ended up. Yeah, motorbike accident.
Oh, shit.
So I never got to play with big boys' toys. So
I was literally waiting. Right, Roger is sat in the back room, right? So nobody can see him through YouTube, but we can. Well, I can see him, and she's there going, "I didn't get to play with big boy toys," and he's there going. Oh my life. I do like that top though, it's very sparkly.
Thank you. Well, I thought I'd put money on the fact that you would be wearing a black top.
No, I'm wearing a white top.
Oh, white.
Yeah,
There
I was
you
wearing
go.
a white jumper as well.
Oh, there you
which
go.
is unusual for me.
I don't do vest tops. Yeah, no. I don't like showing the top of my arms anyway. I could have go wings. But it's got pretty sparkly bits. Oh,
Sparkly. See, we like girly things. We're just not girly.
No.
No.
I wear frocks. I've got handbags. I can't wear heels anymore, but I used to.
Oh my God, I've got so many pairs of heels.
Oh,
I've got so many. Oh my God. And they're so big as well. If I put on my biggest pair, I'm bigger than Grumps. Yeah. Platform stilettos. But the thing is, though, I'm literally like just under 5 foot. So whenever I've bought heels, I've always gone, do you know what? No, I want some height. So that's literally the only way I can be of normal height is if I put heels on.
I always seem to end up with the guy that was maybe half an inch taller than me, and then I went out in 4-inch stilettos.
Yeah.
But I would go out clubbing in the 70s. Yeah, at the end of the 70s. So you've got shoulder pads out here.
Wow.
Heels and you had to do this colour coordination.
Weren't the shoulder pads in the 80s?
End of the 70s. They were still around the end of the 70s. I had a jacket with shoulder pads and Dallas eat your heart out.
Oh God.
And I had a jacket that was bright yellow, and I mean bright, vivid yellow.
Did you look like an omelette?
No. No, bright, vivid yellow, almost like neon yellow, like a day glow type. And I had heels to match, but over the top of a black dress, the black and the yellow contrasting. That was fashion in them days.
Is there any photos of this luminous yellow?
No.
God damn it.
No.
God damn it. Putting in these little crumbs and not having things like that to show us.
No. If there was any photos, and I know that I never took a photo of me in that particular get-up, but it was one of my favourite shoulder pad type things. But most of my photos of that time are up in the loft. When we were redecorating the lounge, Roger put them up there nicely for me. And I do feel for Jenny.
I do, bless her.
She can't get a word in because we're talking. She keeps freezing and glitching.
Can we get a petition going to get Wales some decent internet?
Yeah, I was a bit like a giant bumblebee, but I didn't have stripes.
Bzzz.
But yes, it was. And bright pink, cerise pink lipstick and eyeshadow.
Jesus H. Christ.
Yeah, but everything was like that. And the contrast, black and blue, black and yellow, black and grey. It was all about contrast, black and.
Yeah. See, I'm kind of glad that I was born sort of mid-80s, so I only had the 90s to contend with, really, when it came to fashion. But then you look in shell suits and jelly shoes, and oh my god,
Yes,
the shit that our parents, right, 80s kids, right, what our parents used to fucking dress us in. Holy shit! Have you seen, right, the what am I looking at?
we want to bring back Batwing jumper.
Oh, you can still get them.
Everything was raglan sleeves. That was the description. I had a dress, and it was literally a piece of material that had a hole cut in the top for the neck, and then it came down like that into the dress from the sleeves, and it literally was a huge piece of material folded in half like a kaftan, but shaped and fitted.
But like, you see some of like how parents dress their kids nowadays. You look at some, you know, the way they dress some of them, you think, bloody hell, you know, that kid is dressed like really nice. It's like 8-year-old kid.
Yeah.
When I was 8 years old, oh my good God. The shit that we got dressed in. These kids are fashion icons. No, we weren't. I'm not even going to dig out the bloody photos.
But I never owned a shell suit. I never owned a shell suit. I thought they were horrible.
I couldn't be trusted wearing one because I would go near a flame. I would have set fire to myself. I couldn't be trusted.
Oh, Jimmy, though, in the 70s, the tank tops made the boys look, I don't know, it was Bay City Rollers type look. And the trousers, on men's trousers, had waistbands like this with half a dozen buttons up them.
Yeah.
No. Bring back the 70s.
We one had a shell suit. Are there photos? We need to see photos. I had a really fetching pair of Bermuda shorts. Wowzers.
No.
And they were neon, all different shades of neon. They were mental. I think there is actually photos of those as well.
No, it's more a Roger thing than me. And Hawaiian shirts.
No photos, long burnt. Yeah. What, the photos or the shell suit?
Wouldn't surprise me, Roger, in a shell suit.
Yeah, Roger in a shell suit, definitely. I can actually see that. Did you ever have a shell suit, Jenny? We've lost her again.
Jenny, if you're really struggling tonight, because I know you're having difficulty hearing us, you're having difficulty staying in the chat. I know you're there. I know you're there. But we feel terrible because we're ignoring you. But we can see you freezing and glitching, and you're frozen. You were frozen again then. If you're actually, if it's easier for you, please, by all means, stay in the background. I feel like we're putting you through torture and ignoring you. Are you okay there? And we're going to get a typed response. Yep, fine.
I think we are.
I think Jen's really struggling to hear us.
Probably. If her internet's slow, then she might not be hearing like everything.
Missy says hi, hair and shoulder pads. anybody from our era, do yourself a favour one night, if you're awake at about 11:30, put the television on to drama and get a bit of Robson and Jerome in Soldier Soldier.
Yes, I actually remember watching that as a kid.
You've got all the swept over to one side hairstyles, all the shoulder pads, all the all the shit we're talking about.
Yeah. I used to have a huge crush. I used to have a huge crush on Robson Green. I'm not going to lie.
I still have.
I don't know. I haven't seen him recently.
I just
Right. How's your connection, Jenny? Can you let us know if you can hear us?
That's better now.
There you
there
go.
we go. Thank you, Roger.
Yeah, that's better now. Can you hear me?
Excellent. We can hear you.
Are you freezing again?
No, we can hear you. There is a slight delay, but it's nowhere near as bad as it was.
How did it go at the gym?
Yeah, you sounded like R2D2 again.
Oh, no.
And now you're frozen.
Oh, bless her. It's never a live stream without technical issues, though. Let's face it.
No, very true.
Mm-hmm.
Very true. I couldn't have classed it as a success if I'd have turned around. It got to the end of the however long we do, and gone, well, there you go. And I didn't have a technical.
No, we knew damn well we were going to have technical issues.
Oh, yeah. I'm Martin Shaw as well. Martin Shaw. Do you know what? I found out many years later, my dad worked and knew Martin Shaw's dad.
Really?
Like you could have introduced me, father.
Hang on, I can't quite remember who that is. Let me Google this.
Sounds better now.
Oh, no, I don't like him. His eyes are a bit too far apart.
Yeah, but I mean, he's still so good looking now.
Yeah, it's called plastic surgery.
I don't think so. I think that's
Au naturel.
no, but he's been. I
He's
couldn't
better
live
now than
with
he
him.
was when he was younger.
Sorry, Jen.
He's better looking now than he was when he was younger.
Yes. Yeah, I
He's
thought.
aged well.
Martin Shaw.
Yeah, but do you know the most annoying thing about that? Been vegetarian for 50 years. I couldn't have lived with that. It's not the same picking up cabbage. Oh,
I don't know. At least, well, no, I'm not going to say it because I'll offend somebody if I say what I was just about to say. So, yeah, I'm not going there.
yeah, Starsky and Hutch. It was Starsky. It was always the dark-haired one. Was it the Professionals with Martin Shaw and Lewis Collins? But it was definitely Martin Shaw. Robson Green in Soldier Soldier.
Mm.
Even though he was the little one,
He was.
he's only a dot.
I wonder what he looks like now. Let's have a look.
Like he did back then. He does fishing. He goes fishing all over the world.
Yeah, but I'm not really into fishing, so. Oh, do you know what? He hasn't. Do you know he is not aged that badly.
No.
No, he's still an okay looking bloke, I suppose.
Yeah, I'm with we one on Lovejoy. Yeah, again, dark
Oh,
haired.
Lovejoy.
Dark haired Ian McShane.
I don't know. I think if I remember rightly, Ian McShane used to give me the creeps. I don't know why.
Okay.
Let me have a look.
Only ever in Lovejoy, really. And then he
Yeah,
came.
Ian McShane used to give me the creeps. He still gives me creepy uncle vibes.
It depends what he's in. Some of the characters he's played, yes, he is a bit creepy uncle. But no, Lovejoy was always after Lady Jane.
Mm-hmm.
But
it's so weird typing with a keyboard rather than on my phone.
I'm trying to think what film I saw him in recently.
Who, Ian McShane?
Shane, yeah. John Wick.
Last thing I
Deadwood.
saw him in was Game of Thrones.
Who did he play in Game of Thrones? I can't remember.
He was in Kung Fu Panda as well.
In season 7, I think.
That was it. He played. He was in that little village that the Hound ended up in, where they were building all that wooden stuff. He was a brother. Yeah, brother someone or other. That was it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mind you, Game of Thrones is so big. Yeah. There's so many characters in it. It's hard to keep up with who's who. I had to watch it like 3 times. The first couple of seasons. Yeah, I had to watch the first couple of seasons about 3 times before I could actually sort of get it straight in my head. Who was who? What family was what? And I was just like, wow.
Yeah, I can't remember what I was watching, but it came up the other day.
Well, I watched the one with the red wedding last night.
Oh, nice. The purple wedding's the best one. Bye bye, Joffrey.
No,
which
never. No.
Oh, that one. Oh, yeah, that's to come in the next few episodes.
Have you never watched Game of Thrones, Mrs. W?
No, not never. No.
Not missing out.
No. I went down to my brother's.
I was disappointed with the last season, though.
Yeah, they ruined it.
But isn't that often the case with things that go on too long? That they've told the story, they've got to the end, and then it's what the hell do they do? And they put another series on the end, and it's like this new series. It might be absolutely brilliant, but it's a different story with the same characters. Well, those that are left, I presume. You can't have those that you've killed off. But that's what happened with Star Trek, which is why, and Stargate and things like that, which is where you got all your offshoots, and some of them got a bit stupid. But no, I went to my brother's. He said,
I've never watched Star Trek.
No, but he said, sit and watch this first ever episode of whatever it was we were talking about with the dragons.
Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones, thank you. And I said, no, I don't think it's for me. And he said, you've got to watch the first few episodes to get into it. And I went, well, I'm bored already. So what's the point of Yeah, Paulette, he is my Sean. He is my Sean. Because when I met him, you've seen the picture on my phone, haven't you, Holly?
He did. Yeah, Roger looked like what's his face, Sean Connery.
Sean Connery. Okay, let's see if I can hold it up to the camera.
Did it?
Oh God, yes.
Oh,
Do you
yeah.
not think? A touch of the Sean's?
There we go. That's Roger before Heather sent him really grey.
Tell you who he does remind me. Oh, what's his name? He was on Lawnmower Man. He looks like him now.
I think I've only watched
What's his
Lawnmower
name?
Man once.
And he was also on,
The
he was also on Lost, the pilot on Lost.
Oh, God, I'm going to have to Google that now.
What?
Who played the pilot on Lost? Greg Grunberg. Apparently. I have no idea who that is. Let's have a look.
Oh God, no.
Jeff
No, he's
Fahey.
the fat boy. He's the fat boy.
Who did you say?
Greg
Google
Grunberg,
said, yeah. I put it in Google. Who played the pilot in Lost?
Jeff Fahey.
Oh no, that's not what Google came up with. Oh, who are we looking for?
Jeff Fahey.
Oh. Yeah, I can see it in the eyes.
Okay.
I can see it in the eyes. But I still say he's my Sean.
Yeah.
And he's looking more and more like Sean Connery now he's gone bald.
That's true, actually, he is.
He's also got
Baldy.
like hairy chest.
Oh, I like a hairy chest. Not like overly. No, not like overly hairy, but there's just enough, just so you can give it a little.
No, you lie down and you get all nice and comfortable, and then you get this one hair that's just doing it. Drives me potty. Drives me potty, that chest of his.
We could always wax his chest.
But why
would it be so cruel?
I would.
If you were to ask me who was my favourite actor, it's split over different genres because I could never just have one. But for voice, Sam Elliott.
See, my memory is absolutely.
Yes.
Do you remember Roadhouse?
Yes.
Do you remember the guy that got killed?
Merlin.
Yes, I do like his voice.
That's Sam Elliott.
Yes.
The growl.
Yeah, he's really good. I like him.
Oh. And whenever I hear the song "All My Exes Live in Texas," I immediately think of him because that's the song he danced to in when he was with what's its girlfriend. They'd gone to the bar, the three of them, and they were. But yeah, Sam Elliott, for his voice.
Wasn't he on Dead
Uh,
Calm?
Was he on what?
Dead Calm. Where he was on a boat with Nicole Kidman and they were being terrorized.
Oh, you legend.
Yeah, I'm sure he was. So that's the first film I saw him on.
He was in The Golden Compass with Nicole Kidman. Because he turns up about halfway through when they get to the city.
Oh no, I'm thinking of someone else.
No, Sam Elliott is the gravelly voice and the long hair and the moustache.
Yeah.
He was the biker in Mask.
Yeah, he was on
The one
Roadhouse,
Mask
wasn't
we share.
he?
Yeah. Roadhouse is the one that most people know him for.
Yeah. The original Roadhouse as well.
Yeah, well, the latest one isn't proper, isn't it? So there is only one Roadhouse.
Sam Neill, I was thinking about.
Oh.
Sam Neill's been in a lot of things.
Yes. No, not my type. Well, having said that, I wouldn't kick him out of bed, but
Sorry about that. We've had a chicken incident.
on what?
Somebody, yeah, the basically no, he's not flashing his tallywhacker again. We won. No, I did some chicken for tea and hello.
Throw him under the bus, are we?
Yeah, I am. I am. I'm going to throw you under the bus. I'm going to throw you under the bus. Yeah, I'd left some chicken out. Now, when I'm cooking or cleaning, I put the cats in like a little, like it's like a big porch. And I'd left the chicken out wrapped in tin foil to cool down because I'm taking it tomorrow when we go out. He's gone in there and he's done all the cleaning and everything. He's done all the pots and everything, but he didn't notice this package of tin foil and he's let the cats in. He's just gone down to very nicely make me a brew and he's caught the cats destroying it. That's my lunch for tomorrow.
It was.
It's a bloody good job. You're cute.
Don't act like you're going to starve all over food.
I am going to starve. I'm going to starve tomorrow now.
First world problems.
First world problems, princess problems. Yeah. So, yeah. I was quite looking forward to having some chicken for lunch tomorrow, but no, not now. No. There's no more chicken in the freezer either, honestly. We didn't just go and do like a £150 shop at all.
No. But
there's a banging cup of tea though.
There's nothing more annoying than doing something for tomorrow or to do something else with and then going and finding that somebody's helped himself to half of it. I've got one of them.
To be fair, he's not like that when it comes to food. Grumps isn't. It's going to be the other way round. I'm going to be the one eating his food.
Okay.
But no, he's good like that. Jason Momoa. I don't know.
Yeah, he's got chunky.
I am a Tom Hardy girl. I'm not going to lie. Tom Hardy is just like way.
I quite like that guy that on the Facebook that comes out and says "Good morning, girls."
Oh, what's his name? What's his name? Where he does his stretching in his pajamas. He's like, "Good morning, beautiful."
Hello,
Like,
beautiful.
oh, yes. Do you know what? Do you know what? I will. I'm
How's
going to
that?
get Grumps some pajama bottoms. I'll get him some pajama bottoms like that and make him recreate it for me.
Oh God, yeah. Share it, will you?
Yes, yes. Tom Hardy, high bow. Is it high bow? Is it high bow, high boo, or high box? How are we pronouncing this? How are we pronouncing your username? Because it's something that bugs me
Yeah,
if
it
I
bugs me as
don't
well.
know how to pronounce it. But yeah, Tom Hardy is he was in my hometown last year filming for some period drama.
I'm looking for it. I'm looking for it. Wait one. I'm looking for it.
There we go. That is how we pronounce her username is Hi Boo.
Hi, Boo. Oh.
Hi Boo.
Hi.
Ooh, Jimmy. Oof. But then it's kind of your own fault for leaving it out.
You've seen our stupid cat
Yes.
that struggles to get on the arm of the chair now.
Mm-hmm.
When she was younger, she was significantly fitter and thinner and everything else. I'm looking where you want. I'm looking because I know I've posted him on my page. What was I? Oh yeah, cat. Doing roast beef dinner, and the joint is like this. It is quite a large one because there's a few of us to feed, most of which are fellas that want a decent meal. And we're all sat round. It's resting in foil on the side while the veggies finish and everything else. And I can't remember which one of us it was. Somebody looks down at the middle of the carpet and does what has the cat got?
Oh no.
She's got the joint of beef. She's dragged it from the kitchen through to the lounge onto the middle of the rug, and he's starting to now chew on it. Why she didn't stay in the kitchen, I don't know, because she'd have got a damn sight further. So yeah, she was never going to eat the whole thing.
No, that reminds me of when my first cat that I had, Bella. I adopted her from a next door neighbor, but she kind of went around a lot of different houses. Now, I remember this one day, it was middle of summer, and she came bombing through the kitchen window with a full chicken frozen in her gob. She's legging it around the house because I saw her come flying through with this bloody chicken in her gob, and what the fuck have you got? Where did you get that from? And I'm then chasing her around the house, and she's still not letting this bloody chicken go. So I eventually managed to grab her, wrestle this chicken out of her mouth, and then I'm having to text all my neighbours going, "Who's missing a chicken?" And it turns out that she'd gone in one of them's. She'd gone in one of them's houses, and they'd had this chicken defrosting on the counter, and she'd just whipped it. She'd gone with it, but she brought it home. I don't understand. It's just, why didn't you eat it outside? Why did you have to bring it in?
Yeah,
I don't get
it. The guy's
it.
name is Thane Rivers.
Thane Rivers, that's it.
Let's see if I can do this. Roger told me how to do it.
Share your screen and I'll put you on full. Oh, hang on. I've hit the wrong one. Bear with me. Right. There we go.
Oh.
That, ladies, is Thane Rivers.
That'll do me.
I can't
Yeah,
hear
you
what
can
he's saying,
No.
but he usually says like "Good morning, beautiful," or stuff like that.
I'll turn the sound
So,
on.
oh, hang on, is the sound on? There we go.
I can hear him.
Good night, gorgeous. You are absolutely amazing. Sweet dreams.
He's whispering. Bloody
You
whispering.
as well.
So yeah, there you go.
Bloody whispering.
That is Thane, whatever his friggin' name is.
Rivers.
Rivers. There we go. There we go. But yeah, I'll get Grumps some pajamas and we'll recreate it.
Here we go.
Oh God, here she goes.
Lots of them. There's lots of videos to share. Looks naked in that one.
That is literally. He's not. He's got something on under there.
I know,
But that's
just about
literally
to get under there.
That's his entire page. Is just him coming out in pajamas with a different cup saying either good morning or good night. And you know what? It just shows what the internet is like, because how many followers has he got?
311,000.
There you go. There are a lot of thirsty women out there. I don't follow him on Instagram. I just get him thrown at me by Heather on my Facebook feed.
he crops up in mine. I don't know. Maybe it's Kel that shares it. I don't know. But I have friends like that one. Log in, go away.
You can throw it my way, Heather.
Well, when I get them, I do post them. I do share. I'm generous.
She
I'm
is.
generous.
Okay, you're showing your entire Facebook feed now.
Yeah, did you see that one?
I'm just not on about what I'm
Yeah,
seeing,
Joanna.
and I'm thinking through him at me.
But you can find him yourself. Thane_Rivers.
There you go. As if he didn't need any more subscribers, you've just plugged him.
Well,
Yeah.
Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. He's got his own YouTube channel.
Yeah, but
I don't
TikTok's
do
just a
TikTok.
thirst trap. I'm on there. I don't really use it anymore. I used to for like my paranormal stuff, but I just don't really do it anymore.
I was
I'm
meant
not
to go
really
on
on
Ghost Hunt one night.
Where were you
Yeah,
supposed to go?
And my friend's got a pub on the island, and it's a really old pub, so I was meant to go there, but they couldn't get the medium to come down.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah, but she was saying that she was at Plas Penmynydd last week, which is where Henry VIII was born, and she said there were good mostly sounds and a few orbs. But mostly sounds.
See, I'm not a believer in orbs unless you see them with your own eyes. 9 times out of 10, if it's through a camera, it's dust. I'm sorry, but it's dust. And people make a big deal out of it, like, oh my God, there's an orb there. It's like, nah.
Yeah. Oh, she didn't tell me how she saw it, but she definitely heard stuff. She was with my brother, and he was like, he's an unbeliever, like. But next week, I'll be going to see a medium.
Oh, nice.
She's very good. Yeah.
Yeah, I went to see one by me in my town. This is going back probably about nine years now, because it was not long after my nan died, and
Mm.
I know that there's a lot of mediums out there that, you know, they do fake it, and there are ways that they can pick up
Oh,
on
yeah.
things from your body language and things like that. But this woman was doing mannerisms that my nan would do, like physical
Yeah.
mannerisms. It's because my nan came through. She was literally just reading me the like terms and conditions, basically like, if you don't win the lottery, you can't sue me, those sorts of terms and conditions. And she started giggling, and she was like, sorry, I'll start again. And she carried on, and then she started giggling again. She says, I'm so sorry. She says, but she says, is your mum's mum in spirit? I was like, yeah. She was like, she's here, and she will not stop doing this at me. She has got so much to say to you right now that she is not letting me get a word in edgeways. And I was like, okay, yeah, that sounds about right. But like, she was going through certain things and repeating to me what my nan was basically like saying or putting across, or however you want to say it. And it was things like when she was talking about my granddad, it was the way she went and him and him, and doing that with her thumb and her head. And I was just like, that is my nan. That is literally my nan. That's how my nan used to refer to my granddad when he was, whether he was in the same room or a different room, him. And she was doing it. I was like, that's freaky. That's really freaky. And just some of the mannerisms that she was coming out with was my nan all over. And I was just like, oh my God. You know, and she knew things that she shouldn't have known. And I know that people say, oh, well, they can go through your Facebook and things like that. But yeah, for certain things. But there's some things that woman did that I was like, the skeptic in me just left. I was like, I'm well and truly, I'm believing this. I am absolutely believing it. I think I've still got all of that on a cassette tape because she recorded it for me.
Yeah, that sounds amazing. That.
Oh
God,
yeah,
you can get some that are the real deal, but mostly the ones that say they're the real deal are the fake ones.
But that's the problem. You don't know who is and who isn't. Many years ago now, I was working in this place, and I got this image in my head, and I couldn't shake it. And one of the girls I was working with has just lost her father. Not long lost her father, and I said, "Tell me, this image, does it mean anything to you? I've got somebody that looks like Santa, but not Nightmare on Elm Street, Miracle on 34th Street type Santa.
That's a bit messed up Santa, fucking Nightmare on Elm Street Santa.
No, Miracle on 34th Street, Dickie Attenborough. And I've got a green leather wingback chair, and he's sat there with his hands on his belly, just smiling and content. I said, does that mean anything to you? And she said, my granddad looked like my dad looked like Dickie Attenborough and had a green leather wingback chair. And that's how he would sit on a Sunday after his dinner with all the grandkids round him. I said, well, that is an image he's just sent to me. I've just had that. And I think he's trying to tell you that, yeah, he's happy, he's safe, he's passed out. Whatever was wrong, he's happy. and so that was totally out of the blue. But I've had a few. I've had a few
Yeah.
over the years, but that was the nicest one. I told the
Yeah.
guy sir was going to get pregnant before she got pregnant. I said, "You can be a granddad." He said, "Daughter's not even trying." 3 months later, he came back and he says, "My daughter's decided they're going to try, and sorry, my daughter has been trying but hadn't told me, and she's just come and told me she's pregnant."
Mm-hmm.
I think
Wow.
all sorts of strange shit turn up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's a little bit more than women's intuition as well.
Oh, yeah,
Definitely.
totally.
Definitely.
Mm. Yeah. So if you like, are you going? Are you going to this medium? Have you ever been to one before, Jenny?
Oh yeah, many. Yeah. I
Okay.
used to go to circles and things. Yeah, but
Ooh,
this
nice.
medium, she is the real deal. She's on my Facebook page. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, she's really good. She sells out places as soon as she advertises, because she just does small village halls and schools and stuff. But yeah, she sells them out pretty quickly.
I like
Yeah.
things like that.
So yeah, so she got 2 coming up either next week or the end of the month. But my daughter wants to go to the one next week. So so I'll be going there.
Yay! You'll have to tell us all about it.
Is this going to be a live weekly thing, Heather? Oh, I will.
Well, today seems to have gone reasonably well. We've got through an hour and haven't sort of fell over and yeah. But yeah. Still don't know what I'm talking about tonight, let alone what I'm going to cover next week.
Well, don't worry. In between now and next week, you can come up with a bit of a plan. This is just a tester, really. Let's face it.
Yeah, you got a lot of people in the chats.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I mean, people are liking it, so it's a success.
Exactly.
I said it was going to be girly, so you know, no one can complain that it's not.
No, there's been nails, there's been strippers, there's been hot guys in pajamas.
We haven't done frocks.
Connection problems.
We have not done frocks. We've had connection problems. There you go. See?
Yeah.
So who's going to volunteer and put a frock on of the male species?
Absolutely not. Oh, of the male species.
Yeah.
Oh, grumpy.
I mean, I think you're like me. Don't wear a dress.
Roger will wear a dress. Roger will volunteer as tribute. He's typing in the chat now.
Boob tube.
He's typing. He's typing very slowly. Type faster. Type faster. I look good in a dress. We wouldn't know. We don't know. We don't know. You're not showing us these things.
We want to see.
Trouble is, darling, my dresses will be too big for you, so we'd have to take you out and buy you one.
Stick a belt round him. He'll be fine.
Type. It's weird watching him.
Isn't men in frocks them new women with penises? Yes. I'm a lady.
Oh, we got the telly on. He was watching the who's won mayor here and mayor there, and there was rather an unfortunate lady came up because I pointed out that, yeah, she was female, but it's one of those, at first glance, you would think twice. As soon as she spoke, it was obvious, but I do feel sorry for, in my day, a girl that looked like a bloke was just unfortunate.
Yeah.
She just was ugly.
Shit, what was that? Something just fucking went flying. Hang on, I'll be back in a moment. I'm all right. I don't know what the hell that was.
Roger's a transformer. Oh dear.
Are you having a good night?
It's amusing. It's amusing. How did you go at the gym?
Yeah. Pardon?
Good session at the gym.
It was okay. I really wasn't into it today. It was a slow one, but I was doing legs, so it was what it was. Yeah.
Well, you went,
so,
you did it. So
yeah. Well, like I said the other day, I'm at the time now, at the age, I'm just doing it for maintenance in a way, not for muscle gain and stuff. Just to keep on going, keep on moving.
yeah.
It's my painkiller in a way, pain management.
Yeah.
So,
What?
and it works better than medication.
Since we stopped
So,
going out
have
for
you
a
looked?
walk, I've got less and less mobile. So I'll keep saying we've
Yeah.
got to start doing it again, or I've got to start doing it on my own if he doesn't want to come to. Because
Yeah.
it gets
Have you looked?
you become more and more immobile.
Yeah. And especially when you're older, you need to keep on moving or you're just going to freeze. I mean, your joints are going to stop.
I do get enough
Have you
walking
looked
around.
at that lady's video again?
No. No. I've been doing some running around this week. Had to play taxi for my grandson yesterday. He got a dental appointment, and he can get there by bus, but he has to get a bus into town and then out again. So Nanny volunteered to take him. So, but and then a mate came round on Tuesday. So on Wednesday, I don't know what happened to Wednesday.
Yeah. It's like me having them senior moments. Oh yeah, Roger's stream. That's what went on Wednesday.
Yeah, but that was Wednesday night. I think I went shopping in the day.
Right, sorry about that. One of the racks in the bathroom fell off the wall.
Okay. Oopsie. We had something strange go on a couple of nights ago. Some piece of cutlery fell off the dirty dishes. So there was a crash bang wallop thing from the kitchen. So but
Apparently, according to Bailey Newton, Gary Hart sends love to Mrs. W, but none to LSP. Oh, he's still sour with me. Oh,
oh,
oh well. Oh, I love it. I love it. No, hi boo. It was. It's just because we'd put too much in it. It's only one of those like sticky on ones.
yeah, but
It just
They
decided
get
to-
they start falling off the moment you let go of the suction cup. And the same with our cutlery. It was just where it had been sort of put out there at an angle, and yeah, it probably a train or a car going past or something that made the counter rattle. No, not spooky. Now,
there's
have
always,
you,
well, I say always, there's, I always try, and this is what we always do on our ghost hunts as well. We always try and debunk everything first before jumping to the, oh my God, that's a ghost.
Oh yeah, yeah. To be a
There's
Scully
always
before Mulder kind of thing.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. But then that's probably why, like the channels that I go ghost hunting with, that's why they don't get many views, because people want the drama. They've watched too much Most Haunted and bloody
Yeah.
Ghost Adventures, which is all fake. Both of those are completely and utterly
well,
fake.
I'll tell you a story when Most Haunted went to Beaumaris jail to investigate, and there were things being thrown about. Turns out that when we moved to Menai Bridge to live, that people round there, some folks from round there, had been there that night and were throwing stones.
Yeah,
You know, the people, not the crew, the people, but
the
it was
people.
put down as ghosts. Yeah.
Mm,
So
yeah.
that's what some of them alleged.
What I always say to people is, if you're watching anything like that and they're getting a lot of activity and it's all on command, it's fake. It doesn't work like that. I'm sorry, but it doesn't.
Oh yeah, no,
I mean, we can go
no.
to a location and spend 8 hours filming and get barely anything. Or we'll get bursts of it. So like you'll get like the first sort of half an hour you're there, you'll get little bursts of activity, and then nothing for hours, and then all of a sudden it'll build up again. You know, it's
But
like we went to that. We've been to 30 East Drive, which is, you know, famous for being haunted. It's not.
Oh yeah, I've heard of that.
Mm.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
who
we've
was
been
it?
there. We've been there twice. I
I
think
think
we've been there twice. Sorry, go on, Jenny.
Yeah. Are there any apps that you know that you can get on the mobile? You know, for the ghost hunting thing. You know, spirit boxes and stuff.
Yeah, there is. There's a couple. Have I got them on here? I use one called Ghost Tube, but
yeah,
I'm
I've got
not altogether. I'm not altogether sold on apps as spirit boxes or
Yeah,
word banks, because I've heard too many of them being used and hearing certain people's voices on them. And I'm like, is that just taking recordings from the
yeah,
phone itself and playing it back? I
yeah. That's
think
true.
as far as
Yeah,
they go, I would say you've got the likes of Necrophonic, but that's a paid for one. There is one
yeah,
called, I think it's called Wiccan or Wicca. That was one that my mate was using, and that was really good. We had a lot of good results with that one.
Wicker.
But generally,
Mm.
generally I use an actual spirit box. What have I got? I've got an S
Yeah,
box. Um,
yeah,
so I tend to use that. And I've got my little digital recorder as well. So we'll do EVPs, things like that.
yeah. Yeah, because spirit boxes I've listened to on YouTube and stuff, they just sound like you know, when you're trying to tune into a radio.
Yeah, that's basically what it is, because
That's
the
basically what
theory
it is,
goes, yeah, the theory goes that that white noise in between radio stations is where they communicate. Now,
yeah.
last time we went down to the ancient Ram Inn, which is near Bristol. It's apparently the oldest. It's the oldest dwelling in the UK, and it is incredibly haunted. Whether
Yeah.
there are stories that it's home to an incubus or a succubus and all of that, but I don't know about that. But last time we went down there, I did something called the Estes method. Now, what that is I wear a blindfold. I'm wearing
yeah.
noise cancelling headphones, and those headphones are plugged into the spirit box. And somebody in the room is asking the questions, and I'm just repeating everything that the spirit box is saying. Can't hear what's going on around me. And the last time we did that, we got a hell of a lot of good responses. Then they both, in most of it, correlated as well with what was being asked to what I was saying. But I was sat there and something kept touching my hair, and I kept going, just leave me alone. Stop touching my hair. Stop touching my hair. This is all on YouTube. And
I think I've seen that.
I think I did about 20 minutes in total, but I think there's only about 10 minutes of it on video. And then I started getting this feeling like something was doing this on my mask, on my eye mask. So I was just like, nope, that's it. I'm done now. I'm done. And I threw this mask off and everything. Anyway, the first time I went down there, because I'm an empath sensitive, the first time I went down there, I got affected and ended up wailing outside, bawling my eyes out.
Yeah.
And the second time with that, after that Estes method, the same thing happened. I ended up outside, ugly crying, literally bawling my eyes out, because it was just like this really horrible, heavy energy had got hold of me. And luckily, the two girls I'm with are witches as well. So of course out came the sage, out came the singing bowls, everything. And I just sat there and I just burst into tears. I ugly cried. And it's such a weird place. And there's stuff I could really go into with it, but I don't really want to right now. But that place is like my Achilles heel. And Simon from Ghost Raiders, who is one of the channels that I go with, he's the one that usually organizes things like this. And we were having a chat a couple of weeks ago about, where we should go this year.
Yeah.
And I said to him, I want to go back to the ancient Ram Inn. And he was like, are you mental? Are you actually mental? He was like, twice we've been down there and twice you've been attacked. I was like, yeah, but there is something about that place that I need answers on, and I have to go back. So yeah, we're going back this year.
Yeah. Need satisfying.
Yeah.
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 Tell you what else is good. Golden Fleece in York. That's an old place. And loads of orbs. My camera and my
Where was
video.
that? Sorry.
Golden Fleece in York. It's a very old
we went to the Black Swan in York about 2 years ago. That was good, because we were the only ones that were staying there. We'd hired it out, so once the pub had closed, we could properly hunt it. And we were staying over in the hotel rooms. We'd booked it all out. Now, Simon and his wife, they were going to stay the night, but something personal happened and they had to leave. So it was sort of like 2-3 in the morning, and they were going up and down the stairs, getting their stuff, loading it in. And I text Simon saying, have you two not bloody left yet? And he texts me going, oh, we're home. I was like, no, you're still going up and down the stairs. I can hear you. He was like, no, we're not. I was like,
Wow.
whoa. Now I was in a room with Minnie and Alec. So they were in one section of the room, and then I was in this little single sort of like add-on, but it was the same room. So it wasn't them running up and down the stairs. The other woman that was staying with us was on the other side of the hotel. And the only people that were in our section of the hotel was Simon and Wendy, but they'd literally gone, but there was still someone running up and down the stairs.
Wow.
Yeah. And I even asked the owner in the morning, I said, look, did you come in sort of, between 3 and 4 and, coming up and down the stairs? She was like, no, she said, I wouldn't do that anyway, but no.
Did you
That's
find out what it
weird.
was?
No.
What it could be like, if there's been any stories of anything like that happening, or anyone seen
Yeah, there's
anything?
there's a lot of stories of children in that one. Apparently there's a little boy. Yeah, there's a little boy that apparently runs around. He was a pickpocket, and apparently he runs around, but it sounded heavier than a child.
Yeah.
But that's one that I can't explain. That there's other things that have happened that I can't explain.
Wow.
And I think that's why I like doing it, because I want answers and I know I'm not going to get them.
I've been on one ghost hunt and I've just googled where it is. Bassa Villa at Bridgenorth. It's a pub. It's right on the river. And there was an event where the river overflowed and the cellar flooded, and 2 kids were caught in the cellar.
Yeah.
And couldn't get out, basically.
Oh, that's a
but
shame.
it used to be a place, a brothel, and it's got all sorts of things in its history. It's quite an old property. But I found the children.
Did you?
And I'd never done anything like this, so I got my mate and I said, look, I don't know what to do. And he said, right, we'll go somewhere else and see if they come with. And I could feel them touching my arm. Sat in a chair, I could feel them touching my arm. I said, I think they're here. And he said, you can bounce on the bed if you like, you're allowed. Do ring a roses.
Oh.
And we learned that after. Which I thought was strange. But when after the next day, when I checked, yes, they had died years before the plague, when ring a roses became a thing. So I got all sorts of strange things from there. All sorts of things from there.
I have an attachment, and we don't know where I've picked it up from.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. His name's Edward. His name's Edward. So Simon from Ghost Raiders does member-only live streams, and because there's only a few of us, what he tends to do is we'll do sort of private little investigations. So like him and his wife will go to an antiques fair or something and buy things, and we'll investigate it, see if it's haunted, things like that. Well, he's also got this doll called Anne, and she's really active. Little 12-year-old girl spirit.
Yeah.
and she's brilliant for communicating with. Now, whenever he was doing these live streams and these spirit box sessions, the name Edward would come out every so often, and then my name would start coming out, and then it started getting more and more and more until it was, I think, on one of them, it was literally Edward Holly, Edward Holly, Edward Holly, Edward. I'm there going, right, who is this? Who is it? And it started taking over live streams, basically.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, because Simon couldn't do a spirit box without this Edward coming through. Edward, Holly, 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 love you. Edward, love you. Holly, Holly, love you. And it was like an obsession. And this Anne doll she doesn't like him.
Yeah.
Apparently he's a bad bloke, basically. Yes, Roger, that is the sex pest one. And we don't know where he's come from, but we did a test one day, and I text Simon a list of questions to ask. And one of them was, how many bunches of flowers have I got in my living room right now? And I had 3 at the time, and he came out with 3. I was like, okay. Yeah. So I text Simon again. One of the questions was, what was it? What colour are the roses in the middle bouquet? Or so it was a very, very specific question. Came back pink, and they were, and I was like, there is something in my house. Now, I always know when something's in my house. But I live near a burial ground, so it's not unusual for me to go, oh, there's like something here.
Yeah.
But he would occasionally, I don't know, it's a weird thing to try and explain. And I know people are going to go, oh my God, she's so off her head. But when you feel an energy, you can feel whether it is a positive energy or a negative energy. And sometimes he was pissed. And it was like he was right behind me, like that over me. I was like, whoa. So I said to Simon, I says, right, this is getting too much, and we need to stop communicating with him, because it's getting too much. I mean, I couldn't go on a ghost hunt and do spirit boxes or anything without him it was always Edward, 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 Holly, Holly. I'm just like, what the hell is going on? And we don't know where he's come from. We don't know if I've acquired him from maybe the ancient Ramin, because I got so affected by that place, or I have got a haunted doll in my house called Aggie, but we don't know if Edward came about before I brought her home or not. We don't know.
Is he still about?
He is still about, but he's not as active.
I was going to say, I thought you said he'd gone at one point, or you thought he might have gone.
I thought he'd gone, but he did make another sort of appearance as such.
Has he reacted at all to Grumpy being there?
No, the weirdest thing is it's actually died down more with Grumpy since me and Grumpy have been together. Yeah. It's weird.
In a funny way, you think that he saw himself as your protector.
What was that? You broke up halfway through that?
In a funny way, do you think that this Edward thought that he was your protector, and once Grumpy stepped in, that's it, he'd finished?
I don't know, because we tried to get answers, but it was really hard to actually get proper answers from him. Like, how do you know me? You know, are we related? Are you a family member? there was something that came through about me being his wife, and I was like, but, and then I thought, well, do I remind him of his dead wife? I don't know, but this ghost has a fucking obsession with me.
Oh, maybe in a past life. Sounds like you were.
Maybe. I don't
Either
know,
a
because
wife or the daughter. And then he's
maybe.
like protective of you.
I don't know.
Have you got
I
done the Ouija
really
board
don't
with
know.
it?
Tried, but I don't have much luck with Ouija boards. I think I'm actually a block on Ouija boards. I've done Ouija boards with other people, and it's not worked. And I think it's me. I genuinely think it's me. But apart from spirit boxes and things like that, I haven't really tried anything else.
Yeah.
I mean, there's only so many times you can do a spirit box and keep getting the same, you know, Edward, Holly, love you, Edward, love you, Holly, 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 you know, my name just literally being repeated. And it's like, who are you? Where are you? Where have you come from? Getting absolutely nothing. So I think it's going to be one of those things that we're probably never going to find out where I've picked him up from.
But that you like that, don't you?
I don't know. There was a few times that I did feel intimidated by this energy, which I know for skeptics out there, you know, they would be like, well, that's utter bollocks. But it's true. When you can feel something standing right behind you and you know that thing is angry.
Yeah.
That's horrible.
I had a man at the pub and he was in the corridor outside the room I was in. And I could sense him there. And he was looking for somebody, and there was no way I was opening that door. There was no way he was finding me. It wasn't me he was looking for, but that was the energy that I could feel.
Yeah.
That he was looking for somebody.
Oh yeah, good and bad energy emanates from people, doesn't it?
But I had a mom come through as well. She couldn't find her children. And the woman that was with me was picking up with me, through me, she reckoned, because she'd never had it before. But she could feel the emotion.
Yeah. What Stitch says there, the one I have here only becomes active when I'm sad or something bad has happened. It's not negative at all. I just feel something and see shadows when it's happening. That's actually really, really common. Like if you do have a spirit either in your house or attached to you, they do tend to become more active because they feed off that negative energy, which could be why Edward has gone quiet, because with Grumps around, there isn't there's no negative energy in this house. We're always happy go lucky, you know. There's not
attract them, can't it?
Yeah, they feed off it because it's a really strong energy.
Yeah.
But also you're not in that place where you're as receptive, because I find that I don't get any time on my own here.
Yeah.
Now, because Roger's always downstairs and getting time on alone in the property of a night is difficult. So because I had Stephen used to come to me regularly, and because I was going through a bad time, and he left. He said he'd got to go back. His mum needed him. And I know exactly who it was. And I've wanted to get him back, but I can't do it with Roger downstairs. I can't get into the right space. So
Yeah.
I don't know whether that has something to do with it as well. That
It could do.
because you're
Could.
not as
Receptive.
receptive.
Right.
Yeah.
Shift in perception kind of thing.
But Stephen
Right.
was a bugger. He'd go up to people and tap them on the shoulder so they turn round.
Nice. That's the shit you want. See, that is the kind of ghost that I'm gonna be. I'll be the ghost that will go up to somebody while they're peeing and poke them in the face or something.
This
You
was
know?
in this era. Watch this. And okay, yeah, fine. And I didn't move. I continued looking at the person opposite me. And the next thing I know, I get, and I'm like, yeah, you've just gone and tapped her on the shoulder.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the house I lived in before was naughty. She would move things around and put it in weird places. And once a year on the same day in winter, there would be a wasp on the stairs, and I found out she's scared. Yeah, see, my nan moves things in my house, and I always know when it's my nan because she will move her own belongings. It's always something that belonged to my nan that will move, and I'm like, "Hi, Nan. Hi."
Yeah.
It's probably her way of saying, "Why are you keeping this shit? Get rid of it." Why have you got a drawer of my cutlery? For heaven's sake, girl. You know, that sort of
Because
thing.
it's nice cutlery.
Right. She had this set of teaspoons, and I've got a couple of them. Now, one of them was a lot. It was like a half size teaspoon in this one particular set, and it was always used as the mint sauce spoon when she was doing a roast lamb. And because obviously she'd put the mint sauce in a, it was so weird. She used to put it in a little crystal gravy boat.
Yeah.
And she'd put a bit of mint sauce in and then put vinegar in it.
Yeah.
And this little spoon was always used in there. Now, we fought over this spoon after she died, and I was like, no, this is mine. I'm having that. I will take everybody down. I'm having the mint sauce spoon. So I got the mint sauce spoon. It's vanished. It just vanished.
Who got the gravy, the glass gravy boat? Who got that?
I think my Uncle Pete got that.
Maybe that's where the spoon's gone, because they belong together.
Probably. But my Uncle Pete gets it as well.
Yeah.
Things in his house will move, and it's usually stuff that belonged to me now. Yeah, have you got that mint? Does that mean sauce spoon just appeared in your house by any chance?
Yeah. Because as I say, they belong together. They shouldn't be separated. They belong together.
I know. But this little spoon, it's weird what physical things we attach sentimentality to. And this little fucking spoon was just like, yeah, mint sauce spoon.
It's memories, isn't it? Gives you comfort.
Yeah, it is. It is. It's like there's a particular tablespoon that was the breakfast spoon.
Yeah.
Because instead of it being pointy, it had like, I don't know, it just had a bit sort of like missing off it. And it was just the one
that's the spoon that's been flattened because it's used to mix something together, and it ends up with a flat edge.
Yeah.
Because my nan had them. Oh, by the way, hi Boo. Yes, you could have a 30-year-old following you around. Very possible. Very possible. We've all got people. We've all got people.
Yeah, we have.
Just most of us don't get the chance to see them or hear them.
I know Grumpy's got someone around him. I just don't know. I can't pinpoint whether it's male, female, or who it is yet.
I've had people come through to me with mediums and every now and again, I know that I get a cheeky comment off them. So, and yeah, that they belong together. That could have been, I don't know.
Well, when I went to see that medium, she actually said, your nan wants you to get rid of all that bloody cutlery. I was like, no, that's not happening. Because things like I had a butter knives, some teaspoons, just little things like that. And yeah, apparently my nan was like, get rid of them. Why are you holding on to them? So it would make sense to me that she just outright stole the bloody mint sauce spoon.
Is a weird one for you. I have in my little room a picture that belonged to my nan. It's a woman with a baby. Now, Roger is a soppy sod, and he's always referred to me as baby mine, baby of mine, baby mine, baby mine. Yeah.
Yeah.
This picture is called Baby Mine.
Wow.
He never saw it.
Really?
He never saw it. It was in my mum's cupboard until she passed. And I went, oh, I'm having that. I've got to have that. And then I looked at it because I remembered it from my nan's. I remembered the picture, but I didn't know what it was called. And when I looked at it and saw what the title of the picture was, I'm like, oh, my life has... Where did Roger get it from?
Yeah, where indeed. Bit of a coincidence.
Yes, Stitch. Yeah. Your dad could be there and giving you hugs. Definitely.
Yeah. See, apparently my nan comes to me when I'm asleep.
After my
But
mum
there has...
she came and sang a lullaby to me that she used to sing to me as a baby, and I hadn't even thought about it in years. And then I got an image of her dancing with my dad.
Oh, bless.
Oh, nice.
See, there are occasions where, like, I'll just be trundling around the house or doing something, and I'll just get this, my nan's here. And I can just feel her energy, or like, I know this can sound really crazy, but I could smell her. Like I could smell her, like, not perfume, because she never really used perfume, but like her face powder and things like that. I was like, I'm like, wow, I can smell me nan. And I've done it in my mum's house as well. I just literally stood there going, mum's gone, what? I was like, I can smell nan. Nan's here. And my mum's gone, I'm so glad that you've done that. She's because I've done it occasionally where I've thought I could smell her. And I'm like, no, she is. She's here.
Yeah.
She'll just randomly drop in.
Yeah.
But it's really nice.
Oh, and I understand people that don't get what we get and cannot understand what it's like and therefore don't believe.
Yeah.
But when you know.
Yeah.
I'll burst into tears for no reason, but it's because somebody's with me.
Yeah. Yeah, see, that's what happened. That's what happened the first time I went down to the ancient Ram Inn, because part of it, they've got this like barn connected to it that you walk through one of the foyers, and it's sort of, as you come through one door, it's like there. And we always do like a walk around of the location that we're at. And I was going round, we went into this little foyer to go upstairs, and I looked over and I was like, oh, I don't like that. I do not like that room. Whatever that is over there. No, I don't like it. So we carried on carried on going round and upstairs and everything. And I came back down. I looked at this barn again because it's just, there's no door or anything. It's just a stone sort of like archway into this barn. And I looked, I was like, no, I'm getting some horrible vibes from there. And I was like, right, no, we're sorting this out right now. So I walked over to the door and I stood there and I was like, I can't physically put myself in this room. What is going? This is weird. Something that I'd never come across before. I was like, something's stopping me from going in there. So we went off and we did the investigation, everything like that. And Simon was like, I really want to go. I want to go in the barn. I was like, that's fine. Let's go in the barn. I was like, I'll come in. And went in, sat down. This is all on a live stream as well. And he's chatting away to the live stream chat. And I was all right for a second. And then all of a sudden I just burst into tears. And I knew that it wasn't my tears, if that made sense. It wasn't my emotion. I was feeling somebody else. And I was just, Minnie took me outside and I literally just broke down outside and wailed. I literally was wailing, and I haven't wailed since I lost my dog like 10 years ago. Well, for about 2 weeks after that, I was waking up every morning covered in bruises. I've got all this documented. There's photos and everything. I was waking up battered, and I couldn't. I slept alone as well. I was single at the time. Didn't have a dog to maul me or anything in my sleep. Waking up with these bruises, I couldn't explain it. And that happened for about 2 weeks. It got to the point where Simon was like, right, I'm ready to come down there with bloody holy water and like find somebody to properly cleanse you. Now, we don't know if that's where Edward came in. We don't know. But yeah, that was my first experience of the ancient ramen. I went against my
strange,
I went against my intuition and went into that barn, and it was the nightmares that I was having after being down there was things like being dragged across stone floors, thrown against walls, tortured, all of that stuff, all these nightmares every single night, and then waking up battered and bruised. I was like, uh-oh, what's going on?
At least you're not getting that now.
That's very true. That is very, it was actually quite scary, not going to lie.
Would you have been lashing out in your sleep, and knocking things?
No, because I had a king size bed that was just in the middle of the room, so there was like nothing either side, and it was the type of bruises as well. They were weird, like one of them looked like finger marks. And I couldn't explain it. It was weird, but I'm glad that it slowly sort of dissipated. I don't know the right word.
Dissipated.
Yeah.
I like words. I like big words.
I like big words, and I cannot lie.
I used to at work. I used to do word of the day because a client, customer, call them what you like. We were talking, and his favourite word was plethora.
Ooh, yes, that is a good word.
It's a beautiful word, but do you know what the opposite is?
No.
It's a paucity.
Ooh.
I think it's even better because there's a saying that a plethora of criticisms, but a paucity of suggestions. People are too willing to go, actually, that you need to change that, you need to do something, and no, don't like that. But nobody actually turns around and goes, well, you should do this or you should do that.
Yeah.
So I like it when
that
I
is
find
today's
Plethora, isn't that many things?
today's words.
plethora is many things, and paucity is not a lot, basically.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I like.
Yes.
That's some
Yes.
good words.
Good
Interesting.
words. Good words. Yeah, I'm muted my mic then because Roger came up and said hi. So we don't want him joining in,
No girls allowed.
do we?
No boys allowed. No girls
Let
allowed.
the bearded one come up and join in for a bit.
Which one? Your bearded one or my bearded one?
Any bearded one.
I think my bearded one's hell diving
Not
at the
as
moment.
long as I've got a bit of lippy on.
Do you know what? I'm going to go make a brew, so I will be back in like 2 minutes because I dare say he needs a brew as well. So I'll be back in a moment.
Okie dokie.
Yep. Yeah, this is interesting. It's going well, isn't it?
Well, we've covered that topic for tonight, but that's the thing. Me and Holly share an interest, so
Yeah.
But Roger says he'll come up if you like. Let's have Roger up for a bit. Let's bring him while Holly's making a cup of tea.
Hello, my lovelies.
Hello, my lover.
You just want someone to degrade the stream, don't you?
Yeah. Well, you can come on and say hello to. You can come and say hello to Jenny properly because she hasn't come up on your chat live. So
No.
I'm stuttering again.
How are you getting on with it, Jen? You feeling okay? Because I know you were a bit nervous about going live.
Yeah, I'm feeling fine, thanks.
Yeah, absolutely.
Fine,
You're
thanks.
coming across fine, sweetheart. Don't worry about it. The tech issues
Do
you
know
can
what?
sort out as you go along.
Yeah, do you know what? I put it on widescreen and it seems a lot better now. You know, to fill the screen.
Yeah,
And
you were probably overloading your Wi-Fi, and it does that. My laptop does that. That's why I ended up with this setup.
I found with my laptop turning YouTube and everything else off and just having StreamYard is better because you've got all the comments in there as well. So you can still be a part of the chat. And it means your computer's not trying to do 2 or 3 things at the same time, especially if, like Holly said, you've got marvelous internet that keeps cutting out or going. I'm going off down the hills. I'm going singing. Yes, Mrs. W is in the land of spare
That's where she goes to hide away from me. We got three rooms upstairs and 2 of them are hers. But when she was working from home, we used to have the computers down here. So because she was working from home a lot, I decorated the bedroom and turned it into an office for her, and we just put the bed settee in there if we've got a guest, you know.
So that's where he goes when I fall out with him.
You've never had to sleep on it yet.
Neither of you.
No. Well, that's the thing. You know, they were talking about relationships in the chat there. well, both of us at our age, obviously, we've been through previous relationships. We've both been married, and we both had bad times with some of them. So we don't hurt each other because literally we know what it feels like to be hurt from both sides, and we've quite often talked about it. You know, she's told me her experiences, I've told her mine. So we see it from both sides. You know, I've been in a relationship with bad women. She's been in a relationship with bad guys. And we both promised each other that we'd never turn into either of those. And I won't say haven't had disagreements, but you know, we fit quite well together. And now she's not working. Obviously, both of us being at home all the time, we're under each other's feet all the time. Yes, there's sometimes there can be a bit of tension there. Like as she said earlier on, I was trying to show her what to do on the live stream. She knows most of it, but there's a lot of things in StreamYard still that I don't understand, which is something I've got to talk to Holly about. But you know,
but I've used so many different software packages. I went, I think you do this, and I did. So I ended up showing him things that he didn't know because I was willing to play. But I've said to him, it's the best way to learn your way around software. And I'm trying to get myself another job, but I don't know.
Yes, we won. We were planning a wedding, to be honest.
Dresses in the wardrobe.
We talked about it, and then lockdown came around, so it got put on hold. And then obviously the daughter started talking about her wedding, and obviously she had to come to the front, like ours took a step back. But we will it's at some point.
And yes, we would live stream it.
Yeah. We have asked a question, and the answer was yes. People assume we are because we both wear similar rings that we bought each other years and years ago, like as a commitment, as it were. So, but yeah, we've still got it on the back burner, but at the moment, finances restrict a lot of things at the moment with both of us not working.
Well, it was all about Donna's wedding for the last 2 years, wasn't it?
Yeah. And that went off well, and it was a beautiful day.
And there will be pictures, but they're only just starting to come through. So,
yeah, I've got the videos, but I haven't edited them up a lot yet. So, but ours will probably be registry office. You know, do you? Yes, we have done many a time. We've been together that long. Just get on with it, you know.
Well, we've got a reverend. We've got King Bob, the reverend, that wanted to marry us, offered to marry us.
Yeah, but he's gone, isn't he now?
He's only in Hinckley.
Oh well.
But I don't know what he's doing. I don't know whether he's still got a church or. But that would be a bit costly.
Yeah. So I'm doing the usual thing. I can't type and look at the screen at the same time. That's why I said I'd stay off the panel and concentrate on the chat, like, you know.
It's fine.
But no, you're doing. I'll tell you what. You've been going 2 hours now, sweetheart, and you've had more viewers on here, and you've been going longer than I ever did on my first one.
There you go.
Well, that's because I
really well.
I organised some company because I saw how you struggle when you don't have anybody to talk to. It's a case of you're answering the comments, and it can be very, very difficult at times.
You see what I mean now about concentrating on the panel and the comments. It's
hard work.
Yeah,
it can be, and like I said, and she admitted she's got no notes made up, she's got no prompts or anything like that, And I got lost a bit on Wednesday because I hadn't done any this week.
Yeah.
So it was just totally random, you know. And it depends who you got on the panel as well. That's the other thing. You know, I won't mention any names because we've seen it a lot on Dan's. And, you know, you will get people that will absolutely kill a stream dead. And that's why I don't go into cars and that as much on mine, because I know a lot of people in there aren't interested in it. And you can see the numbers drop, you know, as you're watching, because we can see all the information, what's going on. That's all.
Yeah.
But at least we've learned one thing tonight. And I've been getting it wrong for a bloody long time. It's Haibu, not high box.
And Haibu is female. Apparently, it's Haibu is French. It's French for owl.
Oh,
I
That's what
always
she
thought
said
it was
earlier.
Haibu, but I was never going to pull you up on a live channel.
well, now when she comments on my videos, I can actually put the little kiss emoji instead of the thumbs up. Thank you, bud. Because I've been doing that up until today. And usually, if a weird name comes up, I do ask, you know, what persuasion are you? If they say they, them, then I just boot them. Yes, Moo. Totally agree, mate.
Yes,
Now I
Moo, and
know
you're the
he's-
best girl around.
Yeah.
But I will dig out a dress for her next one if you want me to.
Oh my God,
Which
that
one
would
do
be
you fancy?
hilarious.
Which one do you fancy? The green halter neck, the white boob tube?
The micro skirt and stockings.
I don't do micro skirts, you know
I've
that.
got to buy me own then.
We won't be able to see your skirt, will we?
I can lend you one of my lacy things.
Yeah, bra, suspenders, pee-pee hole bra, you know.
Oh my God, Roger. That's an image I don't want in my head.
I haven't owned a pee-pee hole bra for many a year. I did have
I've
one.
never owned one.
Two.
I've never
Oh,
owned
no,
one.
Oh, no.
No, it's not happening. Do not give him ideas.
Well, I have got that picture of me in a lycra mini skirt, stocking suspenders, and a spangly boob tube with a wig on.
That there is some boxes in the corner. That's some boxes. Somewhere in there is my, I think it's 12-foot bullwhip.
Oh yeah, I remember that one.
What?
Woohoo!
I took it into work one day and someone said, how does it work? And I flicked it and turned the light off.
Well, you see, there's kinky and then there's that.
Yeah, but it would go really well with the
my
crusty Snickers and the
boggles.
pee-pee hole bra, you know.
You are now Mrs. Bullwhip.
Yeah, I'm going to have to turn the office into a dungeon.
Don't change my name, Holly. I've given you the right. But don't
Do you know what? Because it's you and not Dan, I won't change your name, I promise. I'll actually be nice to you.
When I was setting up and I was messing about with the camera there, I was messing about with lights up here, and I stood up and I looked at the screen, and all you could see from here to here was boobs. Boobs.
Boobs.
Because when she was setting up, I was on StreamYard down here.
See,
Like,
see,
whoa, whoa.
even we one agrees. Mrs. Bullwhip suits you. It's now going to stick. You are forever now, Mrs. Bullwhip.
Mrs.
Okay.
Bullwhip and Mr. Bowwinkle.
The W
Jesus, it's gone 9
stands for
o'clock, innit?
whip.
You know what I mean?
The W stands for whip. Bullwhip.
Oh, God. That's all it takes is me up here, isn't it?
Oh, what
I
Dan's
know.
mind now?
Oh dear.
What was that, sorry?
What would be going through Dan's mind now?
Oh God,
no,
no.
You could hear
When
this.
Dan does his next live, I'm coming up as Mrs. Bullwhip.
You better, or I'm going to change your name anyway.
Have you still got the words?
Sorry, I'm still looking at the headlines. Obviously, on
I might even see if I can dig it out as well.
videos.
Where is it? Where is your bullwhip?
In one of them boxes.
Yeah, you're going to have to show that for next time.
Unless I threw it away. But I can't see me doing that.
we kept it. I made sure you didn't throw it away. If it ain't there,
All
it's
right,
in the box.
kinky bugger. Heard me.
Oh, I got that half a cowhide upstairs. I can go and make another one. Oh God, she's up on her feet now. I can hear her walking about. I bet she's looking in the bloody boxes.
Of course she is, because right now it's going in her head going, is it in there? I've actually got to check this out. I did this the other day with my passport. Me and Grumps were talking. I think he'd seen my driver's license and he was like, actually, do you know what? The photo isn't that bad. I says, you wait till you see my passport. And then I went, where's my passport? And I was like, I don't know where my passport is. So then, I was rummaging the house.
Fucking piss funny today. Did you hear about Boris Johnson?
You've got something in your Discord inbox.
Did you hear about Bojo?
Yes, he forgot his ID, didn't he?
But he'd actually made a statement before saying that if anybody asked me for it when I go in, he said I'd eat it in front of them because they know who I am. I said, well, that's not how it works. The rule is you've got to show ID, mate. You know what I mean?
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Do you think that was a publicity stunt?
It was probably more arrogance on his part, thinking, well, I won't need one because I'm the ex-prime minister, you know.
Have you found it, Heather?
Nope. I went for the loo.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, okay. There we go.
I wasn't standing up and
Stop.
filling the screen.
Do you want to end the stream now? Go next door into the other room. Or even better, keep the
Oh my
stream going
God.
and move the camera.
You two are adorable.
We make a fortune on OnlyFans.
You probably would, actually.
Oh no.
Maybe
No,
a few
we
years ago. Maybe a few years ago.
No, somebody would pay good bucks for you, telling you.
Is the chat frozen your end, or is people just listening and laughing?
They're listening.
People are just yeah.
See,
Or they've
bad
just
idea to have me up.
or they've just put their phones down and gone, nah, fuck this shit. I'm just walking away from that. Don't want to hear that shit. No.
Normally
I'll
we have
get
to
a
pay
drink.
to watch stuff like this.
Very fun.
Did you say you were going to make me a coffee and bring it up?
I will certainly
Yes, he
make you a
was.
coffee if you want one, my darling.
I've run out of tea.
All right, then I will go and make. Oh, look, my furry assassin's turned up.
What's that mark on the carpet?
Yeah, what is that?
That's a mouse thing.
Oh, it's a mouse. Oh, it looks like a dark mark.
It looks like a poo or a wee.
She's
Do you know
not
what? That is the own. We've spent a bloody fortune on her years ago. That is the only toy she ever bloody played with because it's got
Valerian.
a plant in it. That,
Catnip.
yeah,
No,
it's very similar.
No,
to catnip.
Valerian. She doesn't like catnip.
Does she not?
She
No,
can't.
can't
No,
bother
she
with
doesn't
that.
like catnip. I've bought catnip treats, all sorts of things, but that had valerian in it, and she'll snuggle up to it. Even now, it's years old. Bury her nose in it so that she can smell it.
That's really cute.
I was going to get a plant
Isn't
and
that
see if I
calm
could
them
grow
down?
it. Sorry?
Doesn't Valerian calm them down?
Yeah, but it's like catnip. It's the
Yeah.
two things. two things that you get in cat toys, but I can't find anything else.
I remember giving catnip to my cat before. I was like Speed, giving it Speed.
Yeah.
Mhm.
There's some,
Yeah, it
there's
was
some
with mine.
videos out there on Facebook where they open a packet of catnip and the cat's in it and like, nom, 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 nom.
Yeah, it's like crack. It's weird. See,
She
mine.
turns her nose up.
Yeah, see, mine don't like the fresh stuff, but they actually like the spray. Because what I used to do was I would ball up a pair of socks. I'd spray it with catnip, ball it up,
Yeah.
and just launch it around the room, and they would go nuts over it. It like you say, it's like Speed. And they
But she
would go
was like
hell
that
for leather.
She was like that with that mouse when she first had it, because daughter-in-law bought it, and I'm like, no chance. She hates toys. She ignores them. She won't play with them. And then she took one smell of it, and that was it. Yeah. I like this.
Oh,
like this.
bless.
Thank you, baby.
Get a room. I'm joking. It's adorable.
Oh, he can be. He was, as I say, he was just a little bit annoying today. Don't do it like that. Do it like this. Don't do it. Oh, okay, it's fine.
He's only a little bit annoying. Usually
Most
he's
of the
really
time.
annoying. If he was only a little bit annoying, then he was off his game today.
Yeah. Too tired.
That's what it was. That's what it was.
My
Oh,
connection's
that.
going again.
no, you've been doing really well, darling. That's 2.5 hours. It's,
2 hours and 21 minutes, yeah.
Aye.
Is it
But
really?
you know me, I can sit and talk about anything, apart from politics.
That's true, actually.
I do not
Yeah.
understand politics.
Well, the
I
thing is,
understand it. I just don't like it.
we quite often talk about, because most of my videos are politics based and corruption based and that. Yeah, I watch a lot of news to get the stories, and then I research them, as I say. And Heather's not really into it, so she can't really talk too much about it because she doesn't know a lot of what's going on, because I see what's going on in the background. You know, every Wednesday I'll watch PM's question times. If there's a particular debate going on in the house, I'll watch that so I can get first-hand knowledge off of that. And it's just something you got to do when you do daily videos. You know, if you only put one out a week, or you do a live stream a week, you can communicate everything that's happened in the week, write it down, and you've got it there to talk about. But you've got to keep up with everything if you do daily ones. It does take up a lot of your time, but I've got nothing else to do, you know. There's not a lot I can get out there and do like I used to now. So this is
God.
what I do.
God. Watch out.
What's
Do
that?
I need to get him to wave at me or blow me a
Oh,
kiss?
All right, Grumps.
No, we can't hear you, love. I can only hear you from downstairs. He's just going to sort his microphone out.
I'm glad you're enjoying it, Karen. I know
What is
you're
going on
quite,
with that avatar? Is that a girly avatar? He's literally got Grumpy in drag as his avatar.
That's Mr. Grumpy. Yeah, that's Grumpy.
well,
Do you know what? I thought that was boobs. I thought that had
No.
boobs.
Great Smith laugh tonight. But everybody seems to be enjoying themselves in there. Nice tits.
See, even we once had nice tits. It looks like that grumpy icon is in a
does.
red dress. You know,
It
like
does.
Jessica Rabbit. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I can do it. You can't.
He's having a few technical difficulties.
Oh dear.
Oh, I can't
No,
even.
that's a classic grumpy pose because somebody says something. Yeah, Snow White says something and he does the.
Well, here, where we go. That one. There you go. There's a real one, look. A real live one, not a cartoon one, a real live one.
You do look like a garden gnome. There we go. We can hear you now, love.
There. I would use my camera, but somebody nicked it.
I did not nick it. You gave it. I'm just going to go and close the bedroom door because I can actually hear him talking, and it's going to like drive me.
Yeah, it gets a bit like
Where
that.
I'm lucky because I've got 2 cameras.
Well, I've got
Can
an headset on,
you-
so it sounds like a nerve problem.
Eat shit. Can you guys? Are we looping at all? Can you hear me through him or him through me?
Testing.
No, there's no
1,
echo
2,
or
3.
loop or no.
No,
You're
that's fine. That's fine.
Okay.
Excellent.
I'd have said something if he was.
That was the idea. When I sat there last year on holiday, and she said, "Put your red hat on. I want to take a picture." I said, "Why?" And that was the one she took.
Oh,
Still didn't
brilliant.
catch any fucking fish though.
Is that the year when you didn't catch anything, but Mrs. W did?
We both caught, but she caught more than me. It usually ends up that way. She can catch more than me some years, but the ones I catch are usually a bit bigger.
Good save, Roger. Good save.
We do species, weight. What else is there? Just number of.
Species, weight, and numbers.
That's it. Just the number of fish caught. So you could catch 5 fish, but only win species because you've only got 2 species. Where you could catch 3 fish and catch 3 species. So it gives you a chance of winning each section, if that makes sense.
Holly's cats are very good at catching chickens.
That's only because somebody forgot to put the bloody chicken away.
Hey, we'll just call it
when
free
they
range.
don't run away, it's easy, isn't it?
Exactly, free range chicken.
No, actually, that day when Bella came running in with that whole chicken, I was just, oh my god! I've never been so. I was impressed, but I was also mortified as well because you've literally just stolen someone's dinner.
Your cats are devious. They plot.
Yeah.
I've established this. They plot. I'm telling you, it's weird.
When the government are finished with us, mate, cats will rule the planet.
Well, I'm getting in good with these ones. Do you know what I mean? It's like, use will all be slaves. I'm going to work for the cat lords.
But that's why I said the Earth, if it was flat, the cats would have pushed us all off by now. So it's got to be round.
They probably would have done, actually.
How many you got, Holly?
Too many. Technically, I've got 4, but 2 of them are outdoor cats, and they tend to sort of like visit lots of other places. And during the summer, one of them, my Luna, she won't come back for months. She'll be gone all summer. She won't even come home. She'll go hunting and all of that.
No point in doing that. Couldn't catch a bloody thing if you tried.
Oh, let's face facts. All right, I came on the scene just at the right time. He's 6 months away from becoming crazy cat lady.
I'm the crazy cat man.
You know what I mean? I should get a medal. You know what I mean? I came down from the grace of God.
When I used to be out in the workshop in the summer.
See the shit I have to put up with?
You used to be lined up outside the workshop waiting for a bit of fuss. Until that one came out, and that was it. Then there was all hell let loose because she won't tolerate them. Yeah, you don't tolerate them.
But
I was already crazy cat lady anyway.
yeah, you were.
Well, when
Roger,
I used to breed German Shepherds years ago, and I always had, a big dog with me. But when I started moving about and that and living in flats, obviously, an Alsatian, you can't leave on its own at home. You got to walk it 5 mile a day. And I started getting cats. And this was the daughters originally. I've had half a dozen that I had when I was in Cornwall, but I'm not going to replace her when she dies. I wouldn't be able to go through that again.
No. See,
It's gonna be
Grumps calls me a crazy cat lady, but he's worse.
Oh, I can guarantee when I die, she'll replace me with about 10 cats. Guaranteed.
No, you're not dying before me. We've had this conversation. You're not allowed to die before me.
I don't get a say in the matter. Sorry.
No, you don't. You don't. You're not dying before me. End of.
That's where she spends most of her day when I'm on the internet. If she's not on there, she's on my lap.
Oh,
And the reason she's bugging me now is because normally I go to bed
bedtime.
anytime between 9 and 1:30, and she knows it. So she starts bugging me. Come on, it's time to go upstairs. It's my time with you now. Because Heather will sit down here watching telly, and me and the cat go upstairs.
Which
It's
is why I
weird
know
how
Soldier Dogs is on.
Yeah, it's weird how they know these things. It's like with Archie. As soon as Grumps sits down to say roll a cig, Archie will go and wait at the end of the sofa because he knows that he'll go out with him. Same as like in the morning, as soon as Grumps is awake, that's it. The dog's like, okay, let's go. And he'll get out of bed and the dog will come to the end of the bed and sort of like be fixated on Grumps because he knows that he'll take him downstairs and take him out.
Yeah, she will. No, quite often I'm up between 4 and 4:30 in the mornings because my legs will start playing up, so I'll get up rather than disturb Heather. So now, 4 o'clock every morning, she paws on the side of the bed, knocking my arm, like, come on, it's time to get up, I want my breakfast.
Oh,
I'm
Bless
thinking about
her.
fitting a stair lift for this dog and a nice little cat flap at the bottom. That way I can have a lie in and Archie can go out when he wants.
That's
Nice
a
stair lift, 2 buttons. He just pushes one to go down the stairs, one to go back up again. Job's a good one.
that's not a bad idea, actually, considering he doesn't do stairs anyway. He has to be carried up and down stairs. Stairs freak him out. He doesn't like them. So
Well,
that might
anyway,
actually
no.
work. You what? Sorry, love. Yeah, I was talking to you, Grumps.
I was going to say,
Sorry, I'm taking a swig of my brew.
I didn't hear what you said.
Oh, I'm just saying, I'm up for a stair lift for the dog. It gives me a lie in.
Yeah.
Are you going
I
to
said-
keep going till 10 o'clock, babe?
Well,
You've still got 10 watching, so.
I don't see why we, like I said, we'll run it as long as people are here and till everybody says, okay, I've had enough, I want to go.
I mean, we'll probably knock off at 10 anyway because we've got to be up early in the morning. We're off out for the day. Road trip. We are. It's my mum's birthday outing,
Okay.
so
where are you going?
we're going out. I can't say just in case because I never know if she's watching or not. I can't remember who she follows.
Yeah.
Oh no,
yes.
don't spoil the surprise. Don't
No,
spoil the
so
surprise.
she knows that we're going out somewhere. She just doesn't know where. But my lad's coming as well, and my lad's missus as well. So it's going to
Local
be
chippy.
we're
Family
going to
day
go
out.
to the local chippy. Yeah, family day out to the local chippy.
Yeah. So, well, usually we drive. This time we're going to walk. Scenic route.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. I'll go with that.
Oh, Christ, I've got loads of alerts on FaceAche. Oh my
don't
God,
hope
someone
you have
just
a
put up a
day,
video
innit?
that you were putting up.
Everybody was trying to talk at the same time then. So I heard nothing of what anybody just said. I do
I
apologise.
think Roger's moaning his Facebook's now full of Thane Rivers because everybody's putting up videos of him.
Thane Rivers takeover. I'm gonna
He's better than
I'm
what
gonna
I was
get
getting
you
today.
Grumps, I'm gonna get you some pajama bottoms and we're gonna recreate this Thane Rivers thing.
I have no idea what you're on about, but just yes.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Well, for
Everybody
some-
heard that. He said yes on
Oh,
a
yes.
live stream. That's
well,
fine.
for some reason,
Right,
my
ladies, what kind of pajama bottoms would you like? We could do tartan.
See-through?
We could do red
Oh, I got
tartan.
to scroll down.
See-through?
From that. I can't watch that.
We could do see-through.
Yeah,
You could do it in my booty
Mashed.
shorts.
Plastic.
Well, I don't know why, but my feed today has been full of pictures of a woman called Nina Hartley.
Well, I have no
For those
idea
that
who
don't
Nina
know
Hartley
that
is, but I
is,
just found out
it's,
getting pimped out off Mrs. Grumps off the fucking internet.
very, very old school
you just-
porn star.
You've just
shouldn't
been
be
pimped out,
jamming.
but exactly. You agreed to it. You literally just agreed to it.
Yep. With witnesses.
Oh,
He's going to sit there now and go, "Oh fuck, what have I done?"
I think he could. I think he could probably put Thane to shame.
Oh God, Jerry could.
Yeah.
if he was about a foot taller. Oh, yeah, I've met the guy and I know how tall he is.
You mean how short he is?
Well, yeah, I wasn't going to be rude, but and with his beard like he's got, which is a bit fuller than mine, he'd look like a better nut. I'll lend him that orange hat. We'll take some pictures of him sat out the back.
Give me a fishing
Oh
rod.
yeah,
I
as
look
a-
like a garden gnome.
yeah.
Yeah. We'll have a pair of matching gnomes.
Oh, we're so doing that in the summer. Definitely doing that. That's
We're
a
still
photo
on.
opportunity right there.
Are we still on?
Clip it.
Right, so we once said any flannel is good for the PJ bottoms. So I will start looking for some.
Our quilt covers like that. It's,
We both know I'll protest for about 5 minutes. You'll promise me bacon butty, and I'll just melt and say yes.
I could just bat my eyelids and say please. What if I just say please? That usually kind of works.
well, she doesn't even have to.
Nah, I
say
need a
please.
little bit more than a
Just
please
go
to
like
be
that
pimped
and
out
all.
over the internet.
I've had an idea.
Okay, how about a bacon, sausage, egg, and cheese
In bed.
No, I've
He's
had,
thinking
I've
about
had
it.
I'll wear the Borat mankini for that.
If I promise him a bacon butty, will he bring them round and do it round here in person?
Ask him. Did you hear that, Grumps?
No, I missed that
where
one.
are
What
we?
was that?
If I promise you a bacon butty, will you come and give me a live performance?
You'll have to speak to my new owner, it seems. She's the one pimping me out. I don't know if I'm going to get any of these profits.
You're getting profits. You're getting fed bacon and sausage.
That
And...
picture that Pat put up earlier.
Better not be selling me for free.
Oh, no, I would not do that.
In fact, that's not even called selling. That's called giving me away. I'm worth more than that.
Give it away, give it away, give it
You've
away now.
changed.
You changed. Why don't you love me?
You can tell it's getting late, can't you?
No, we're like this all day, every day.
That's what's weird.
Now that is weird because straight away this evening when you went live, babe, I got an alert on my phone to say you were live. Now, when I go live, I don't get an alert that I've gone live for up to 2 hours into the bloody stream.
It's because the internet hates you.
I haven't had a notification.
I had one on YouTube.
I had one pretty much straight away as well.
Do you know what?
Well,
I
that-
didn't even get a notification.
Well,
Oh, I got an
yesterday,
email.
yesterday I had 50 odd comments on the video. Never had an alert for any of them. Every comment that somebody makes on mine, it's either I get an alert through an email or I have to go looking.
To be fair, they were all you commenting test. It's
YouTube, mate. They've been on my case since day one because of my content. And I ain't done myself any favours by calling them out on the odd few videos and making videos about them and how bad they are.
Yeah, that might have something to do with it.
Yeah, unfortunately, it happens to a lot of people. And they are starting to really look at people again now. It's not going to be long before we can't smoke on the videos. You certainly won't be able to drink alcohol. Swearing again, that's going to be knocked on the head. They won't allow any videos up that have got swearing in. They're really starting to clamp down.
Well, I thought they'd already started. I thought they'd already clamped down on like live streams where people were smoking and videos where people were smoking. Like people getting demonetized for a video where they were smoking.
Yeah, if it's weed and stuff like that.
No, it was cigarettes as well.
Was it?
But this is going back like last year. That's when that started.
Yeah, I know they threatened me with copyright strikes. Oh, we'll demonetize you. I said, well, fucking try you. I'm not monetized anyway.
I'm not losing anything. Jesus.
What
Christ.
It doesn't affect your channel. This isn't a strike. Well, yeah, go on then, demonetize me. But I said I never would monetize, and I don't think I'll ever have a bigger channel with enough views that they would consider it anyway. You certainly wouldn't want to get anybody advertising on mine, that's for sure. I'd probably
I can't imagine you doing, like a sponsored advert or anything.
I've had requests for it. I had, do you remember, babe, that email I got from that company? They wanted me to do test items. They'd send me stuff, I'd test it and do a review on the video.
Yeah.
I declined, stating the first thing I'm going to do with anything you send me is probably pull it apart to see how it works.
Yeah.
I just want to see Roger doing an ad for Raid Shadow Legends. And no, Manscaped. Oh, and I want to see him doing a Manscaped.
Oh, the Manscaped one, yes.
Right, this is how you grab your ball bag. Try not to clip it.
The Manscaped ad is clippers for your ball regions.
Okay.
Yeah, you see me model.
Yeah, you get an old man modelling it, all right, and it'd be like watching a game of swing ball.
Is that my eyes or is it the camera?
I think it's your camera.
Let me turn the camera off and turn it back on. Oh, look, Mad Professor.
Yeah, I love that photo.
Nope, that ain't it. That's better. Yeah, that was... I took one with my hair and beard like that, and what I had about half a dozen cameras around me. I had 4 around my head, 1 on my chest, 1 in my hand on a selfie stick, saying I'm covered.
That's how it's done.
Holly, I want to know, does Mr. Grumpy have Mr. Grumpy boxers from George Asda?
No, he does not. Are there Mr. Grumpy box?
Well,
right.
we've just
Okay,
been told
we're going
where
to
they
Asda.
are, so I can pretty much guarantee I'm going to have Mr. Grumpy. Right.
Yes,
I was actually looking for pajama bottoms to see what they did. There's a blue check, but not a red check. But they do.
I think he should. Mind you, blue is his favourite colour. So
they do Mr. Sleepy. No, Sleepy the dwarf pajamas, but shorts. And I just put in Grumpy, and these boxes came up.
It's no good for me, is it?
Hang on, let me have a look at these.
I like the fit, like the feel of the soft
you go.
quilt too much,
Ollie.
so I don't wear anything.
Oh, hang on, I'm on a different tab. Hang on. Let's have a look.
£5 for a pair of boxers. I can get a pack of 3 for that.
Okay, yeah.
I'm still waiting for the Greg's line. They do
Greg's
everything
line?
else. Oh yeah, have you not seen the Greg's line?
Oh, yeah. I thought you meant line as in like spoken.
I
like,
want to
word.
get buried in that. I want to get buried in the Greg's full Greg's outfit, and at least six pasties in there minimum.
Okie dokie. I'll get you the Greg's Christmas jumper this year.
Oh yeah, check out them slippers. Get in. That's me all over that.
It is.
That is me all over that. That's what I want to be wearing when I'm walking out in the garden having a cig.
Well, trust me, you've walked out in worse. My poor neighbours.
I'll be ordering them.
Oh, my life.
It was those that got me going, you see.
Yeah.
I've gone all fuzzy.
Yeah, but he doesn't drink coffee though either.
No, but it's like they do
See,
sleepy.
change that to stoned before tea and it'd be accurate.
Yeah, that's true.
There's the blue ones.
Yeah, I think we're going to have to go shopping.
What, you want me to look like a set of bagpipes?
Oh my God. No.
Hey, if you want, not a problem. I'll start farting a lot. I'll get the air going. Be all right.
I was going to say something about. I was going to say something about blowing them then.
Telling you. All right. I'm going to need rescuing.
Shh. You're not on camera. You can't blink. Nobody will take you seriously.
Roger, I might need a Kazivac.
Yes, I'm holding him against.
I expect the helicopter to be hovering above at least within the hour. All right, just drop
I'm
the rope.
holding him against his will.
There you go.
You won't, because you won't be leaving the house.
She's got a vicious dog at the door. It won't let me past. It's massive.
I've got a what?
A vicious dog at the door, and it's massive.
Yes.
It's a true beast.
Camera.
Yes, my dog is a huge, monstrous animal that won't let you leave the house. Totally holding you against your will.
No, it's not having it.
Nothing to do with, you stick around for my cooking, Mr. 12 Stone. He's put on a stone in like a month with my cooking.
Less than a month.
Go with that one.
Yeah, actually, yeah, less than a
3
month.
weeks.
Do you know what? I reckon that might be the heat coming off the back of the monitors that's stuffing that one up.
Why, what's up with it?
No, now and again
It's
it'll
gone all
start
fuzzy.
to go out of focus.
Looks like he's in a sauna.
And I never know whether
That's
it's
a bit
my
better.
eyes or whether it's the camera, because everything starts to look fuzzy on there at this time of night anyway.
That's what happens when I do this. I can't see. And the thing is, though, I will put my glasses down somewhere and then I'll be doing this. And I'm like, why can't I see anything? It's like, oh, I forgot my glasses. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I do that. I'll go, yeah, no. Right, now, what was it I was looking for? Okay, you might be able to see it.
I'll give myself about an even chance.
Oh, God, here he goes.
I put my glasses down and I can't find them.
But every single one of them is a different focal length. That's how bad my eyes are.
Jesus,
Oh
is
my
that
Lord.
what you call infinity eyesight?
Yeah, and I've got another
That's what it is. Oh, gosh.
over there.
Look at the pair of you. Whatever you do, don't go out in situ with the sun. You'll start burning people. We've all seen what happens with
The others are
magnifying
all in
glasses.
the other room.
Telling you, a
got
nice
this
hot
in the
sunny
other room.
day, you're going to go out like Cyclops out of the X-Men, just absolutely eradicating people with a laser beam. It's just going to be redirected sunlight. Whole world's
It's
going to be
great if
ants
you
to
put
you,
them
aren't
all-
we? That's all we are. We're just a bunch of ants ready for you to burn.
If
Yeah, I
look
can't
at
actually
the
see
same
what's
side,
going
it's
testing
like
it. It's
looking
like
down a bloody kaleidoscope.
Yeah,
Oh,
to the
my
average
life.
person, that's just multiple set of glasses now. But to Roger, that's a bloody death ray in the making.
Yeah, it is
I go
actually.
out when the sun's out. It's like a
Telling you,
magnifying
he'll,
glass.
he'll
I'll burn
find
my
some green
eyes.
string, a couple of elastic bands, a AA battery, all right? And I'm telling you, he's walking outside with a death ray.
Oh, we'll
And not
make
just
anything
any
out
death
of
ray,
nothing
it'll be
now.
a miniature death ray. All right, because
It
he loves
will.
all his weapons for some reason in miniature form. Perfect for the likes of me. Hobbits fucking around the world will love him.
I don't know.
Standard size for us.
Oh God, what's he rooting for now?
Telling you, he'll be the only guy
I've
on
got my
range, right,
Mandalore
who's
in
got a
front of
tank
me.
in his kit bag.
So I've got
Yeah, a
me,
miniature tank.
I've got me. I won't switch it at the camera because it's a laser,
Yeah, see, death ray.
and then I've got the ultraviolet light.
See, I was actually saying death ray as a joke, but now I'm thinking, oh God, here we go. It's actually real.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got bloody all sorts in here. Oh look, there's my copy of 1984. There's Allen keys, nail file,
Mandraw.
lighters, pens, magnetic things.
I have
Cables.
games.
Oh, the junk I got in here. Knife
Pick up.
sharpener.
Oh, that's small.
Ooh.
The
Ooh, I like
obligatory
those.
metal ruler. My posh watch. That shouldn't be in there. That should be upstairs in the box.
Those are
it's
still
Everything,
sealed.
everything in my cupboards is all to do with like my channels. So it's all boring technical stuff.
Oh, I got all that piled up on the floor down here. Tripods, light stands, camera. Nice
Oh,
little
Uno. Do you know what?
electric
I
fan.
can't. I've tried. I've tried playing Uno and I just can't grasp the rules. I just can't get it.
I just stick to the easy ones like Monopoly. You know what I mean? They're all fun and start with just, you know what I mean, at the beginning, but then just pure violence at the end.
I know.
Especially
I
when
will
you
dig
find
out-
out someone
letters
the
from my
banker's nicking.
doctor.
Yeah, which is usually a family member.
Oh, I'm up for a poker night if you guys are.
I've got to remember how to play it.
Bags full of cameras. of
I
all
reckon we
shapes
should have a
and
poker night
sizes.
next time we're down.
Do you want some cards?
All right, I rephrase that. I'm not having a game of poker with you. Got a feeling you're a right little shark. I'll lose all my money.
I used to run a poker night. Had the tables and everything.
Mrs. Bullwhip would whip your ass.
Between her and her daughter, one Christmas here, we got a pack of cards out and they were trying to teach me how to play proper poker. They ripped me off something rotten. I'm sure they were cheating.
Oh, I sleep all the time.
But
I
I
have
was
no
the king
idea
at the
how to
old
play it.
cheese board game.
Oh, I'll play against you then, Jenny.
Which form of
That's
poker do you
not
play,
my
Grumps?
I usually play Texas Hold'em.
Texas Hold'em. Yeah, I like Texas
Yeah,
Hold'em.
it was the easiest one to
I
grasp.
do West Midlands Hold'em.
Nah, Texas Hold'em's the one that's pretty much most people play.
It's the one. It's the one that came over and became popular.
Yeah. So,
I'm all right at trumps.
Yeah, we know.
We call it farting, though, love.
There you go.
Yeah,
Right,
who the hell uses the term Trumps now?
5-2, babe.
What? Have you had enough? Do you want to go to bed?
No. I'm just saying. It's just letting you know we're coming up to 3 hours.
He's like the countdown clock in human form. Do 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 do.
Right,
do,
let's face facts, all right, ladies. If this was out in a boozer right now, I'd be dropping Roger off at home while you ladies now to paint the town red because we're getting the hell out of there because this is where the Lambrini comes out, all right, and we go. The air comes back. Do you know what I mean? And me and Roger are just evacuating like two parachutists out of a burning plane.
No, we've been on the Lambrini till now. Now we start on the shots.
See, that's why we evacuate. You know what I mean? Like both of us are turning around and absolutely nothing wrong with us, but we're both like that. Oh, one of us will give the other one a wink, and then it's like, right, game on. Oh, I've got an headache, sweetheart. I tell you what, I'll give them a lift home, all right, so that you ladies can stay out. Telling you, we've got it in the bag. The excuse is ready. Do you know what I mean? Us blokes are onto you women. Do you know what I mean? We know what happens once you get fueled up. I'm telling you, 20 blokes rattled up in a pub doesn't scare me. 20 women rattled up in a pub terrifies me. I tell you what, the worst thing on the planet, a 15-strong hen party fueled up on Lambrini. Yeah, I'll say it. Scariest thing on the planet.
And it's the worst fight to try and split up is one between two women.
Mate, I would happily take on ISIS single-handedly with a spoon over dealing with a hen party.
No. I got stabbed in the arse with a broken glass by one in the pub down in Cornwall trying to split two up that were fighting in the middle of a fucking Christmas tree.
First world problems. First world problems. What's the scare? You know what I mean? You go anywhere around the world. What do you fear? Hunger. What do you fear? Do you know what I mean? Getting butchered by tribes. What do you fear? Do you know what I mean? Earthquakes. What do you fear? Oh, Betty down the road that just drinks up on Lambrini and pinches your bum. She's 72.
Yeah, I actually am starting, the eyes are starting to go now.
Oh.
All right then.
I say what, I'll give Roger a lift home. Have you got an headache, Roger?
Trouble is, if I go to bed now, you'll hear me snoring on her microphone up there.
I'll shut the door.
That wouldn't stop it.
But you tell me you don't snore. When I say I'm turning the television, I turn the telly up so I can hear it, because all I can hear is him snoring, and then he wakes up and tells me to turn it down.
Yeah, it keeps me awake.
Get him some earplugs.
You know, there is a solution to snoring, all right? It involves a pillow and a little bit of pressure, but you'll be all right. I think you've got it in you.
Yeah,
coming from the bloke who does not snore. He doesn't snore at all. He's so silent at like the first couple of times of like sharing a bed with him. I was like, is he actually fucking breathing? Has he fucking died on me? Because no, seriously, because he is just so quiet and just such a chilled out sleeper, unlike me.
Roger is if he's on one side, he doesn't snore. If he's cuddled up behind, if he cuddles up behind me, I get the in the ear.
I'm not snoring.
And if he's lying on his back, that's it. No, I can't.
That noise I make when I'm cuddled up behind you certainly ain't snoring. But I don't want to bring the channel down any further than I already did.
Easiest way to cure him of snoring, all right? Tell him to sleep in the bath for a week, and every time he starts snoring, just turn the tap on. You'll soon wake up. Usually takes about 5 minutes or so, but once the water starts bubbling up near his nostrils, he'll wake up. If not, permanent silence anyway. You're definitely getting some Kipling, aren't you?
Yeah, if you want to make it work quicker, you just lay me in there face down.
Oh, see, there we go. Roger there with the solutions. You're a practical man, Roger.
Snorkel.
Roger is a learning man.
He is. Look at that. He's the turkey voting for Christmas.
All I got to do is get a snorkel that's longer, higher up than the drain hole, the overflow.
Oh, aye.
Oh my God.
No, I think, honestly, babe, I think you've done bloody well tonight.
You
Well,
have. You've done marvellously.
I've had some fantastic helpers because you've been there in the chat. Not that we've had anybody in the chat, have we?
Yeah,
We haven't had any issues. No, we haven't had any issues in the chat.
No.
So you
It was
haven't
an
had to
absolute
do-
pleasure. Me and Roger really enjoyed it. We enjoyed looking after everything, doing all the work. Do you know what I mean? We've been here from the start, monitoring charts, scripting everything for them to do. Everything was done by Roger and myself. Ladies didn't do shit.
do you know, I never thought I should have made you a moderator as well.
Oh, you don't want to do that. Trust me, I got a clue. You can do it all you want, but it'll just be Holes doing it all via my account. I ain't got a clue. I don't know.
Did you just use my name?
I don't know, did I? It might
Ew,
have slipped
you
out.
called me Hole.
There you go. It's just how it is.
There you go. Remember I
No,
said about
you never called me Hole. Ew.
a
Yeah,
lot
you're
of
right.
my old mates getting in touch through Facebook.
Murder,
I
death,
just
murder.
had another one of my old schoolmates that I haven't heard from for probably, well over 40 years has just sent me a friend's request.
There we go.
Yes, because you're on this live now. You're famous.
Yeah.
Yeah,
YouTube famous.
YouTube famous.
I've now got 33 subs.
You're now officially a
That's only because
YouTuber.
people wanted to
You've done-
come in
You've done a
and
live stream now. You're officially a YouTuber.
I am.
Yeah.
Well done.
Yeah, when you're going down the road now, you know what I mean? It's like YouTube famous.
You'll have to get your little
Mhm.
card done up with your email address on and your YouTube name and channel, and
Well,
you get DSO, DSQ, DWP. Wars started, finished, marriages ended, broken up, done.
And now you get to request VIP treatment at Greg's.
I'll tell you
Well,
what,
I tell
Jen, do that again with you. I'll tell you what, she's in well competition with you, darling. Sorry.
See, even Wee One agrees that on that avatar, those elbows look like boobs.
Maybe they are.
My
But
hand
when
has
you
just
make him,
cramped
when you
up.
make him big, when you make-
Sorry, what?
Hey, here we go.
Oh.
Things just got spicy.
Oh, yes. When I make him big, let's carry on that conversation.
Tried to highlight a comment and I can't, can I? Because it's not my stream.
So, are you asking me to make him big on a live stream, there, Heather? I'm just asking for
No.
clarification.
No.
no. When you make his avatar larger,
Oh, it's an
Is that what we're
avatar
calling
now.
it now?
You call it what you want.
Hey!
Oh my
Heather's
god!
like, shut the fuck up, the lot of you.
No, I was going to highlight we one's comment there. Mrs. Bull whips House of Pain.
Ooh. Oh, yes.
Yeah, that sort of thing will have to go behind the paywall. Maybe we will make money out of YouTube.
you don't want to be monetized, but I will.
You stand more chance of earning something out of it, don't you?
There you go.
Oh, so, we were
The other reason-
young for this conversation. Yeah, right.
One of the reasons I never wanted to do this is because you can't smoke up here, but it doesn't worry me now. It's not an issue now.
Exactly. Or
got my little
even if you
sticks.
were still smoking, you just take over Roger's computer.
No. No, because then he'd have to find somewhere to sit.
He
Put it
can
in the
sit
shed.
in your chair and you can
And
sit in
make
your chair.
comments from the background.
Build him a
why
shed.
can't you? You'd
I'll
have
stick you in
taken
the shed
over.
if you're not careful.
You'd have
He passed
taken over at about 7:10. Well, he took over at 7:10, didn't he?
That's true.
I want to get Roger on Helldivers.
Oh, good God.
I don't do
Roger, what are
gaming.
you...
That's
exactly.
why I want to get you on Helldivers and I want to record it.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
What
Oh
is
my
Helldive? I know it's a game.
Helldivers 2 is a computer game. Think Starship Troopers. Killing the
No, I
bugs and
didn't
all the
mind the
rest of it.
first Starship
Right.
Troopers film,
Well,
but the
this
rest
is
of
it.
them
The
got a
game is
bit
very
beyond
similar
it.
to that. You go crazy killing bugs and Terminator robots. All right, but I just think it'd be funny watching you just get dropped in the middle of it with nukes going off, bullets going crazy, and a load of weird people just see what's he doing, and an old guy going, I don't know, follow me, boys. I just think it'll be hilarious.
Come on, guys, you don't want to live forever.
I want to send you into a bunch of games where we just jump in with randomers and you just tell them what to do. All right, it'll just be hilarious.
But Roger in charge. Oh my
That's
God.
what I'm saying. I just think it'll be hilarious.
If you put me in Starship Troopers,
How-
in Roger's Rejects.
There you go. There you go.
See? You're getting it.
You see,
Not Rojects Rejects. Roger's.
Playing
There goes the
compute-
camera again. Look.
yeah, but this is the thing,
Fucking
mate.
hell.
Playing computer games, all right, is like karaoke. You don't need to be great. You've just got to put in maximum effort. And you get fun out of it. All
That's a
right?
good
That's it.
point. That is a good point.
You can die a million times, but as long as you die spectacular, it's all good.
Mm-hmm.
Right,
Right
well,
on, he's
I'm going to jump
busy
down, people,
typing.
because I want a cigarette.
Well, thank you for joining us.
Oh, it was an
Been a
absolute
pleasure.
pleasure. Thank you for kidnapping my other half so I could kidnap a dog, Archie. He's going to be mine. I'm telling you, he's going to be my dog.
He's not. Never.
Proper
Never.
mummy's boy, this dog. Proper mummy's boy. Oh, man.
Oh, he is. My dog adores me.
I'm going to have to get myself a puppy. I need my own dog.
I
'cause that
told
one's
you
ne-
we
that-
we
Go
can
on.
have one. We can have a puppy.
You all
I
heard
told
that.
you.
You all heard that.
Just not yet.
Oh, bitch.
Come
Yeah.
Do you know
say
what I
that to
mean?
my face.
That as
Come
well.
and say that to my face.
Opposite out, fucking there. There's me excitement. Then she turns around and fucking swipes it away.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I
I'm
was
so
almost out the door
mean.
to go grab one.
I am so mean.
multitasking now.
I'm literally the worst girlfriend in the world.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah.
you are. I've not had any bacon.
Yeah. Excuse me? You had a whole pack of bacon today.
Yeah, you might be right. Right, anyway, everyone, have a great night. Take care. And I will catch you all again. Toodles.
Bye.
Love you,
See you,
bye.
everybody.
Catch you soon.
Bless him.
Bye.
That was nice.
Wee one. Mr. Grump must like sleeping on the sofa. No, do you know what? I can't. I hate not like not sleeping with him. It's awful. So
So are you moving to where he's working, or is he going to work where you're living?
it's a secret.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm multitasking.
Yeah, you're going to have to focus as well.
Be revealed.
Or are you just going to do a couple of days here and a couple of days there?
We'll see how it goes. I might talk about it with you on a private phone call.
Or when you come round?
Yes, which we do. We are going to do that very soon as well.
Yeah, with pajama bottoms.
I could get him to turn up in the pajama bottoms. That's fine. He'd be game for that. I reckon.
I think he would as well.
Yeah, I think
Fucking
so.
camera's doing my bastard head in.
Stop touching it with your thumb. You've probably got your bloody thumbprint on it. That's why it's blurry.
No, it goes in and out of focus, and
It decides
sometimes
it's going to
if I
focus about there, and then
Yeah,
it won't
put your
come off
hand.
again.
Stop putting your hand right over it. Put your hand here and hold it. Do that. Hold it. Now pull it away slowly. There we go.
See,
zoom myself in
Holly
and out.
knows. Did you know?
Ah,
It's no good for you. It's no good for you, Holly. If you've got a Samsung phone and you're trying to take a selfie, you hold the phone up and you hold your hand up, and it will start a countdown of about 5 seconds, and then it will take the selfie. So you don't have to mess about pressing the button.
I've got an iPhone. Mine's voice activated.
you know
But
that?
if you've got a seriously, if you've got a Samsung phone, try it. It works.
Yeah,
I've got a
you've got a
Samsung.
thing in Samsung. You've got I think it's called gestures, isn't it? There's a settings thing somewhere, and gestures, and that's one of them. And I think there's other gestures you can do. I don't know. I can't remember. I'm an
What, you
iPhone
and your
girl.
balloons?
Yes, me balloons. That's an iPhone thing. I can't do this. This isn't my iPhone, so I'm not gonna I can't do any of that. So I'm not gonna get the balloons
No,
and shit.
fortunately.
No. I do like that little quirk though.
Yeah, that was something that I've had a Samsung for years and I didn't know it, and somebody told me. And it does make life so much easier when you're trying to hold it at arm's length over there somewhere, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it does.
Or because you can't reach the button. You can't, unless you've got one of those things on the back of your phone that you can actually stick your fingers in and hold it. It's kind of difficult to hold it and press a button.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, works well.
Right.
There you
Well,
go.
I am going to jump down because I'm starting to flag.
Well,
Yeah,
obviously Roger is ready to call it a night.
I'm feeling
So,
the same as well.
Yeah.
no, you've done bloody well, darling. You really have, and I'm saying that honestly.
Round of
Thank
applause,
you all.
Mrs. Bullwhip.
Thank you all. Thank you all. And from the comments, it looks like we've got to do it all again next Friday because we wants to do it all again. So I've got one person coming on next week. So yeah,
I'm down for another one.
Now you know how it all works, and
Don't mind, but I don't know
what
if I'll
sort of
be here
notes
next
you gotta
week.
make.
don't worry, Jenny. Thank you for being here today. Thank you for making it making tonight what it's been. I must learn how to speak again.
Well, it's hard to. Yeah, but it's hard to living with Roger because you can't get a bloody word in edgeways.
Oh, you've noticed?
Yes.
I
get the same. I have the same problem.
One of the reasons I didn't want to bring him up, because at least then I get a
No.
chance to talk.
I did say it's your night, it's a ladies' night, and I would stay in the background
It's a
unless you wanted
ladies'
to be up
night.
there.
And I'm feeling right.
Oh, what a night. Well, that's one of the reasons I thought sod it, we'll do Friday night, because nobody's out. We're all stuck at home. Nobody, I mean, if you do want to go out on a Friday night, go out on a Friday night and enjoy yourself. But most of us aren't into that anymore. It's not that sort of world. So
No, I'm not allowed. I'm not allowed to drink. I'm not allowed to drink, and I don't really like that scene anymore.
No.
It's not my thing.
No.
Mm.
I used to enjoy working in a pub on a Saturday night because everybody was out having fun and I could be part of it.
Yeah.
Without getting drunk, without going on a pub crawl, without doing anything, just being there and saying hello to everyone. And nobody else wanted to work Saturday night because they all wanted to go out on the town. But it was the best night for
Yeah.
tip. Well, that's the other
Say
thing.
tip or tit?
It replaces Rogers Fridays.
Yeah, there's that as well.
Well, the other good thing about doing it on a Friday is a lot of the trolls and the idiots are all off on the drama streams because everybody starts them on a Friday night.
Yarp.
Well, I'm really pleased.
No, you've done really well.
Yeah.
Oh, I couldn't. You've done really well, Holly. You've done all of it. You've been popping up
We
all the
haven't.
comments. Yes, you have.
Yeah.
You've been
I'm just
highlighting.
doing what I normally do.
I know, but it's one of the reasons why I asked you if you'd come in and do it, because you do it automatically.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still trying. God, I'm still trying to learn how to be a moderator.
Well, it's
But
helped now that I've brought, because Grumps has got his PC downstairs. So I've moved mine up into the studio because obviously when Dan's going to be doing his live streams, rather than having, because I had my laptop, my iPad and my phone, I've moved my computer up here so I can do it all here. So I've got StreamYard on one side of my screen. I've got the YouTube chat on the other, so I can do both in one place. So it's worked a lot easier than
That's why I've come
before.
upstairs, because I've got two monitors. So the trouble is, I end up looking at people, not the camera. But don't care.
I do that. I'm looking at you guys, whereas my camera's there, but I'm looking down here. Well, it's not my camera; it's actually Grumps' camera.
But it's
my
not.
camera is above between the monitors, so if I'm looking at the camera, I can't see the chat.
Yeah.
This camera isn't particularly good. So if I'm not sort of sat under the light, I tend to go a bit grainy and black and white. And we've been playing with all sorts of things this afternoon, trying
Well,
to
that's
make
it.
it
I've
reasonable.
normally got StreamYard open at the moment. I've got StreamYard, YouTube, Facebook, Discord, and I've normally got a Google open
Oh,
somewhere.
we've just lost Jenny. She's had enough of us. She's gone. She's gone. Fuck the lot of you.
Yeah.
That's enough of you, fuckers. Bye.
Well, it's that time of night, isn't it? And I mean, 3 hours for your first stream, that is absolutely awesome. It really
You've
is.
done marvelously. And the fact that your first stream, you've come up and done StreamYard and everything as well. So, yeah.
Even I didn't do that. My first ones were YouTube only, so I couldn't have a panel or anything.
But I've seen everybody else's, and I know that
Don't worry, I'll sort the strip out. We'll just
I'll
just
see if
use
I can
Grumps.
find the whip. If I can find it, I'll get it out in the garden and get making some noise.
Yeah, her connection
Yeah,
dropped.
we gathered Jenny.
Yeah, it's all right. To be fair, the connection held out pretty well eventually.
It did. And thank you again for coming on and coming up, and because it is strange. I mean, I don't care. I'll talk about all sorts, and I don't care who's listening. But
Same.
as long as somebody's listening.
Yeah, but this is what I said, and Ollie has said the same. You've got to be a little bit careful of what you talk about. It's too easy to let things slip sometimes. It's but now you've experienced doing it, So you'll know what to expect a bit more next time, like, you know.
Yes,
But,
but like I say, I haven't done anything. Holly's done it all.
you've been on there chatting away.
Yeah, you've done a lot. A hell of a
Even
lot.
I need a bit of help on there sometimes. You know, you do go blank, and sometimes, and you know, if you've got somebody on there as well, there's always somebody to fill in them blanks while you're thinking of something. You know, with me, it's usually just taking a piss out of someone that sorts me out. But
Yeah, if I can find the whip, I'll get him to stand there with one of these in his mouth.
we can do a live whipping, but we'll probably get taken down for showing violence. You know.
Oh, probably.
See if I can take off the end of your nose.
But
Yeah,
I
I'm
think
going to go now, okay?
Thank you again, Jenny. Thank you again.
lovely to
Thank you,
see
Jenny.
Right. Okay, thanks. And
No,
bye
thank
to
you.
everyone in the chat.
Take care, darling.
Okay.
Stay
Good night,
safe
Dad.
out
Bye.
there.
Good night.
Night, Jenny.
And you. Bye.
Right, you winding that up then, yeah?
Well, I'm going to be left on my own if I'm not careful.
Well, we can sit and have a chat for half an hour, a bit of stuff or that.
I can come downstairs, can I?
Yeah, if you want to.
You'll let
Come and
me.
look at the Adonis, you know. You know, I might even take my
Oh
shirt
my
off.
God.
It's getting a bit warm, you know.
Ooh, Mrs. W's in for a treat. Roger's going to get his kit off.
See you, Jimmy. Cheers for coming in, bud.
Yeah, thanks, boys. Thanks for coming. Thank you, girls, for coming.
You're
Right,
very
now,
It has
welcome.
been fun.
You know
It has
the
been fun.
routine for shutting down, don't you? If
I
you
click the button.
Yeah, if you end stream, but that'll keep your StreamYard open
Yes.
until everybody's left on there.
Yes.
That's all right.
Yes.
That's where I go wrong usually.
Yeah. So, do you want to say goodnight or have you done it?
Yes, I will say good night to everybody in the chat. Thank you for dropping in and making it a very enjoyable first stream for Mrs. W. Hope you
Ollie?
enjoyed yourselves. And don't forget, I'll be live on Wednesday night.
Mm-hmm.
Holly, have you got anything you wish to say? No. Good night.
Fucked a lot of you, I'm off.
No, it's been great. It's been really great. And you've done absolutely fantastic for your first one. The fact that you had like what 15, 16 people in at one point, so that's really good. That is really good. But yeah, thank you everyone. Thank you everyone for coming in. Obviously thanks to the boys for jumping up.
No problem.
No, I reiterate every word that everybody has said. Thank you all. I said to Roger I expected about half a dozen. And then the comments right at the start where people were commenting, really looking forward to it and everything else, really gave me a boost. It really did. So thank you all for that. Thank you all for coming. And all being well, we'll see you Wednesday night for Roger's Live. And next Friday for me again. I'll see if I can sort some subjects out. See if I can find something we can talk about.
We'll have a think. We'll have a brainstorm.
Other than that, or I'll just download a lot of. We'll just play Thane Rivers all night.
That would be good night from them and good night from me.
he could just be he's the gap filler.
Yeah, I need to go.
Okay,
to
we're gonna go make a brew, have some Thane Rivers.
Who knows? Maybe if I plug him enough, he'll subscribe and come up and do it for us. Oh no, we
Oh,
don't
Thane
need-
Rivers on the StreamYard live. That'd be something. I might just leave you and him alone in the StreamYard room. Just be like, okay, I'm gone. Bye.
I shall turn mine off. I won't want to watch.
Anyway,
Right.
I'm going to click that button now. So
Yep.
thank you all. Good night.
See you guys.
Love you all. Take care.
Bye.
Bye now.